Yeah, I haven't done this specific loop before.
Are we on the right track?
Yep, I think we go down this way.
Down left?
Straight. Maybe we do go up there.
Oh yeah, we go back?
Yeah.
Oh good. Where are we?
My occupation, you
Yeah.
know, that, and I want that thing to be like meaningful.
Oh, have we gone off trail?
Of course, but there wasn't any turn, was there?
I didn't notice any turn.
No, this one apparently.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It must be like a shortcut kind of way, I think.
Oh, maybe it is.
Wow.
Can't ask a question right now because I've got to focus right now.
I wonder if anyone even does this track.
Looking at it and the foliage, it doesn't look like it's very well used, bro.
No.
People probably going, what are those two muppets up to?
We're pioneers.
Yeah.
We should have just taken the gravel path.
I'm glad that I've got this camera and that I can edit it later to just be pointing at you.
Yeah.
So they're not looking at me sliding down today. And why did you choose this place?
Yeah, good question. So I guess we were in the car park off Mangaraki, and we're walking up to the Belmont Trig.
People may not be able to see. I'm going to put this up here. He's got his backpack on.
Oh, yeah.
I got no backpack on.
Yeah.
Said you want to say you made the first move.
Yeah.
With you and Chloe.
Yeah.
Tell me about how that went down. This is your opportunity to give your version of events, because I'll get an opportunity to do a walk and talk with your sweetheart, and then I'll be able to get the truth of her.
No, she really wanted me. I was like, nah.
Yes or no? Do you have siblings?
Yep.
How many?
I got an older brother and an older sister.
Who's the favourite sibling?
Oh, it has to be me. It has to be me.
Oh, that's
I don't have to do dispute. I'm the baby of the family.
it has to be you.
Yeah.
For you, who's your favourite sibling out of brother and sister?
Oh, I'd say, that's so divisive.
You got a favourite quote
Oh.
that sort of springs up from time to time into your mind? It's all right if you don't, but if you do, would you mind sharing?
Yeah, one that came to my mind as soon as you asked is, I love this quote. I believe it's from Mark Twain.
Yeah.
Not that matters too much, but it's iterative progression is better than delayed perfection. So,
Iterative progression is better than delayed perfection. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so-
I like it.
just try and do the thing and do the first iteration and then make that better and then make
Yeah.
that better, instead of, it actually speaks exactly to probably what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
The fitness channel, like more
But how did
meaningful.
that go? What? Set the scene. How did that? Sounds romantic.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
hear, because mine wasn't.
Well, I first had the idea of wanting to propose when we were going to the Amalfi Coast in Italy with her cousin. It's like, oh, that'd be cool. Her really cousin, she's really close with her. Proposed there, but then thought, okay, we're going to Morocco and Norway. This was the start of last year. I want to propose there. So ordered the ring because I was scared in our one-bedroom apartment that I was going to find it in my undie drawer or something, you know. So I thought, okay, I think I'm going to do it in Morocco. So I thought, okay, sunrise the next day.
Yeah.
That's going to be the day. And so I'm like, obviously really nonchalant about it. I was like, oh, Chloe, I reckon like tomorrow we should just get up like real early, climb that sand dune and watch the sunrise. What do you reckon? Oh yeah, that sounds good. Like, obviously none the wiser that I've got this whole plan. And then sure enough, we did it, and it was just us out of our tour group. We like beat everyone, which I was like, oh yes, I don't want to do it in front of us, you know? And then we went up and we wanted to buy a GoPro anyway, but I thought, oh, if I get a GoPro, then I can film it on the GoPro. So I stuck the GoPro in the sand. She thought, I was just getting a cute video or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, proposed. So that like sunrise in the Sahara on top of those big sand dunes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done this specific loop before.
Oh, sweet
We did
as.
a trail run, but that was like 14k. And I was like, oh, that's probably a bit excessive for a walk. I was like, well, maybe like 5 or 6k will probably be good.
Oh, awesome. Well, it's new to both of us.
Yeah. We'll figure out the navigation as we go.
Yeah, awesome, bro. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for the invite, man.
So I'll be keeping this. Oh, we're going down that way. I'll keep the feed close because I can do the editing and zoom it out later, but the microphone's a bit better when it's closer.
Yeah.
So, bro, thank you very much for taking the time.
No worries. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
the invite.
Yeah, and thank you also for, you interviewed me. Are we down this way? Oh, bloody hell.
I know.
That's good. Follow. Glad you know where we're going.
Well, we'll figure it out. I think I do anyway. I'll just trust my watch.
What is that? What sort of watch is that?
That's the Garmin Phoenix 7.
Oh, flash. Fancy.
I got it because I got into the trail running and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
so.
right. Okay, well, that's going to be a good topic. To that. How much did that cost us?
Oh, I got it on a good sale in the UK for like £450, I think. But
Wow.
I don't know, they retail for stupid amounts.
I was going to say £450. It's like over $1,000. Yeah.
But they're like, I don't know, 1,800 or maybe even
Wow.
or something. But there's newer models now, so this one's probably now to be better. But
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
okay, I think this is us here.
All right. This is the start of our trek. Cool.
Yeah.
Bro, well, I've got a few icebreaker questions
Oh, yep. All right.
to jump into
I'm
things with
ready
you.
for it.
You're ready for it? I have to use notes for this, and the rest of the conversation won't be. Once I get through these, I've got 14 here.
Oh,
Let's see how we go.
All right.
They're pretty easy though.
Yeah.
I think. Here we go. We'll start with this one. What's your favorite exercise to do in the gym, bro? Favorite exercise.
Ooh. Yeah.
Morning.
I've honestly been it probably goes through phases. Deadlifts is probably one of my all-time favorites, but right now
Nice.
I've actually just been loving a standard bench press.
Bench. All right.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I don't know. It's hard to choose one, but that's probably one of the
Right now, at the moment, it's bench probably.
Yeah, bench. Yeah,
okay.
it's probably
Cool.
been my most consistent lift lately.
We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to asking some bit more in depth about that. What's your least favorite lift then? So we heard deadlift and bench, depending.
Yeah,
Bench at the moment. What's your least favorite, or
Well-
least favorite exercise
least favorite exercise
to do?
Well, this one is really beneficial, so I do it, but I just suck at things like Bulgarian split squats or lunging movements because I don't know. I think I'm not very strong in those kind of movement patterns, you know.
Right.
So
Okay.
I do them because you have to do them, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, I probably don't really look forward to doing them. You know?
Cool. All right. Awesome. Interesting. Yes or no? Do you have siblings?
Yep.
How many?
I got an older brother and an older sister. So
Right. Okay. Well, this one's probably going to answer both questions in one. Who's the favorite sibling?
oh, it has to be me. It has to be me.
Oh, that's
I don't know if there's any dispute. I'm the baby of the family.
it has to be you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So yeah, out of the parents,
Yeah.
like favorite sibling be.
Yeah.
For you, who's your favorite sibling out of the brother and sister?
I'd say, that's so divisive. I think me and my brother have more in common. Like, he's the one who got me into fitness. Like, for my 4th birthday, he
Oh,
got
well.
me a dumbbell, you know. Like,
For your 4th birthday.
yeah. So when it was like one of those old blue ones with the rubber on the outside. or
Yeah.
whatever. Me and my sister talk more than
Oh,
me and my
wow.
brother, you know. So, but
So a draw then.
yeah.
I'll-
It'd be
I'll
hard to pick one, but
I'll throw you a lifeline.
Yeah,
Say a draw.
thanks for that. Yeah, all good. I don't know if I watched this.
Okay, well, we don't need to ask that one. Are you and Chloe married?
No, we're not. We're engaged.
Engaged. Awesome. Okay. And then next one, out of you and Chloe, who made the first move?
Oh,
Who made the first move? Who like?
I feel like it has to be me.
It was
Like,
you?
for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, we will probably come back to that at some point as well. Aside from Chloe, one of the best decisions you've ever made.
One of the best decisions I've made. There's so many. I think probably the decision to move out of Whakatane and move down to Wellington to study, I'd say.
Yeah. Right. Awesome.
Obviously, that was a catalyst to meeting
Yeah.
Chloe and things like that. But yeah, just taking that step to move down here and then obviously taking the step to move to Manchester. But yeah, I don't know. If I had to pick one, that's probably that. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, we'll come back to. Well, actually, I'll ask it now because it's not on this list. But what did you come down here to study?
Psychology.
Awesome.
So yeah, I did half of my psychology degree at Vic, left to do my personal training certificate,
Yep.
which is where Chloe and I met, and then did my PT and then finished my psychology degree
Awesome.
through Massey over distance. So
Wow. Cool. Well, that's good insight. We'll definitely be coming back to that as well. So then with that, one of the best is, what's one of the worst decisions you think you've made?
best decisions.
Yeah. Well, one that stands out, like probably like me, I've made heaps of poor decisions or bad decisions. Maybe they seemed bad back then, but maybe they've worked out for a reason.
Yeah.
But
I was sort of reflecting on my run yesterday, and I don't know if this isn't necessarily. It does answer the question, but it's more something that maybe I didn't do. And I was thinking on my run yesterday that, like, when I first came down for uni and I was really into the gym and all that stuff, I had ideas of wanting to start like a fitness channel or something like that.
nice.
But I've just like always had that complex of, who am I to do that? So never did it. And I thought, man, that's like 10 years ago now.
yeah,
Like, imagine if you did that. So I don't know if that's really a bad decision, but more something
something that's played on your mind.
I
anyway.
didn't follow through with at a time.
Yeah, cool.
And then, all of a sudden, 10 years has gone by.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you say, things work out how they're supposed to be, but yeah, that's like a recent one I was just thinking about yesterday. Yeah.
Well, that's a cool reflection. Awesome. Thank you for that. That's going to weave in well with some of the other questions that I have for you. But as we go, where are we here? Done that. Oh, have you got a favourite quote? Have you got a favourite quote that sort of springs up from time to time into your mind? It's all right if you don't, but if you do, would you mind sharing?
Yeah, one that came to my mind as soon as you asked is, I love this quote. I believe it's from Mark Twain.
Yep.
Not that matters too much, but it's iterative progression is better than delayed perfection. So,
Iterative progression is better than delayed perfection. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so-
I like it.
just try and do the thing and do the first iteration and then make that better and then make that better, instead of, it actually speaks exactly to probably what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
The fitness channel. Like, don't avoid doing something because you haven't got the perfect solution yet.
That's
Take
awesome.
the first step
Yep.
in the right direction, because often when you haven't even started something, you don't know what perfect even is.
Yeah.
It's not until you actually start something that it starts to light the way for what the next step is. So
That's awesome.
yeah, that'd be one of my favorites for sure.
Beautiful. Mark Twain, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was
Excellent.
actually on one of the offices in the UK. It was just like written on the wall by our desk. So I was like, oh, that's a cool quote. So it's like quite applicable to a work context, but I think,
Yeah.
yeah,
to
it
anything,
applies to,
hey?
yeah, a lot of different areas. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for that. What else have we got here? Oh, one of the best things you've learned from your parents.
Oh,
Can be from either both of them, what you've seen or heard, or what
Yeah.
they've shared with you, or from one of your parents, whatever. But
yeah.
What's
I
one of the
suppose for a
best
bit of
things?
context, mum and dad split up when I was quite young. Like I was maybe 2 or 3.
yep.
They were together for over 10 years, but yeah, they split up when I was like 2 or 3, and I had a lot to do with my dad till I was like 8.
Yep.
And then he got a new partner, and then I don't know, didn't work out, however you got to frame it.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a lot to do with him. Still don't really.
Right.
Since I was about 8. So mum was by far the biggest influence. But I'd say probably a learned behavior, maybe not necessarily a specific teaching, but more
Yep.
a learned behavior, is that my mum's just really nice to everyone,
Oh.
almost one of those ones where you're like, oh, if we go to the supermarket, she's going to end up talking to someone for half an hour. So I'd say,
Oh.
big thing that I learned from her is just like probably how to be nice to everyone.
That's awesome, man. I think, well, from when I first met you, even the reach out, when you reached out to me asking, oh, hey, could I interview you? That was really nice. Then meeting you in person. Mountain biker? Oh, yep. Hey, bro. Then even when I met you, and your sweetheart Chloe as well, you were both super nice to me. So it was, clearly it's something that is, I like the way that you've mentioned it and acknowledged your mum, and the way that she is. I could imagine what it might be like if you're going somewhere and you're worried that, oh no, we just want to go in and get in and out of the shop. She's going to take ages.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hard
like
case.
that. Yeah. Going to buy something from the shop, like a jacket or something, and then
Yeah.
talking to the person there
2
for
hours
20 minutes.
later.
yeah, exactly.
Nah, well, bless your mum.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And mum still like both parents are still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, he's down in the South Island, and mum lives up in Auckland.
Nice.
My dad's dad actually passed away.
Oh,
the
so
end of
granddad.
last year. Yeah, so my papa called
Yep.
him. So I actually saw my dad at his funeral, and it was like, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's all good.
yeah.
Had a chat and had a beer and all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
Cool. Awesome. Thank you for that. Where are we? Bro, do you vote in government elections?
Yeah, well, I think as each election goes by, like I'm 29 now, so I've only been able to vote in a couple of elections. I haven't sort of been as into it as maybe I should have. Whereas like, I think now, especially like as we're looking to, buy a house and we're working full time and you have all these things, you start to, I guess, get into it a bit more. So yeah, definitely vote.
Yeah.
Still unsure about this year. I feel like I'm very in the middle, It's almost like worse and worse or bad and badder, But I'd say very central, but I do.
You do vote.
For the patient. Yeah.
Cool. And we'll leave that one with the political stuff a little bit later on. Yeah. If you could interview anyone in the world who is still alive today, who would it be?
Oh,
because we'll talk a bit about that with the interviews and stuff that you do too.
Yeah.
Morning, bro.
Good question. Morning. I reckon first person that came to mind was Andrew Huberman.
Andrew Huberman, neuroscientist guy?
Yeah, the neuroscientist got a podcast. I think you could have a lot of interesting conversations with him. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that's not necessarily on social media. I reckon David Goggins would be.
David Goggins?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I mean, you'd probably know what you're going to get. Maybe with him, you'd have more of a breadth of a conversation. But yeah, if I had to lock in one person,
Andrew Huberman,
came to my mind,
Nice. Awesome. It's not a bad choice, that one. So many people, eh?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And we'll make this one the last sort of icebreaker one. Here, we'll use this one. You have to choose between chocolate and a mint and cheese pie. Which one do you choose?
Oh, damn.
So give me a little bit of an insight. You only get to choose one. You can't have both.
Can we see any context on like
The
time
type of
of
chocolate?
day or type of chocolate?
Type of chocolate. It can be any type of chocolate that you like your favorite or whatever.
Yeah.
And just this real, imagine a gourmet deluxe mint and cheese pie.
It couldn't be a steak and cheese?
Yeah, we'll make it a steak and cheese.
I think I'd choose a steak and cheese.
You choose a steak and cheese?
Yeah. I think so. I am a chocolate guy, but more like, I don't know, chocolate cakes and chocolate brownies and, chocolate things. Yeah.
Speaking my language.
Yeah,
Cam.
those are good. That's a hard choice, that one.
Awesome. All right. No, that's cool. Well, that does it for those icebreaker questions.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you for running through and answering those.
No, it is.
I did ask, but I didn't hear back from you. Nothing was out of bounds.
No.
Awesome. Well, I guess what I'd like to start off with, thank you for running through those, and we'll come back to some of the answers that you gave in here. But maybe we'll start with where you're at and what you do now. You mentioned studying psychology. Are you still, how much, have you finished that already, or have you still got more of that to do?
I finished that a few years ago now. So I got my bachelor's degree in psychology. I never ended up pursuing psychology as a career because you have to do post-grad study, so at least a couple more years. And I feel like I didn't maybe have enough life experience or maybe understanding of what psychology avenue I'd want to go into.
Right.
So I feel like it's still something in my back pocket, that
you can pull it out.
Come back to at some point. Especially having been obviously I was personal training for 5 years, and now having been in the corporate world for over 5 years.
Yeah.
Just stacking up a bit of experience. So it wouldn't surprise me if at some point I went back to do some kind of post-grad study. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, take all that learning,
Yeah.
and then apply that. Okay, awesome. And so with that then, so psychology is there. You've completed the studies, which is awesome. Sorry, how long ago did you finish that? Did you say?
I must have finished...
A few years now then, eh?
Yeah, I think it was... I'm trying to think if it was I think it must have been around 2019.
2019.
Around 2019, yeah, just before COVID.
And what got you into wanting to study psychology?
I reckon it was... I probably always had an interest in people, but at school, I really enjoyed our English classes.
Right.
And in our English classes, we'd do film and novel studies, you know, and a lot of the time, two of the biggest movies I remember studying at school were The Matrix and Inception. And they're both very, psychology heavy, so I think that probably cemented me wanting to pursue that. I still think, as a side note to studying, it's crazy that when you're an 18-year-old kid, you have to decide what you're going to effectively do for the rest of your life, or at least decide to commit to this degree that's going to put you in
Interesting.
30 grand debt or something, and you have like no life experience at all. I don't know what an alternative is, but it feels crazy that when you're 18 that you're making this massive
It's a lot of
decision.
pressure, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that explains the helps, I guess, for me, explain the Andrew Huberman interest to sit down and interview him.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for that. With regards to, so we'll probably come back to some of the study, the psychology, because you've mentioned a couple of things now, including your favorite quote, or one of your favorite quotes that came to mind. But so where are you at now? What are you doing? Like, what's the day-to-day for your work that you do at the moment?
Day to day, I don't know. Probably doesn't matter if I name them, but maybe I won't.
Yeah.
I work for a big online accounting company.
Right.
Probably not many of those, so you probably able to guess. But I've been working for them for over 5 years. Started with them when COVID hit. When I was a PT and the gym shut down.
Gotcha.
So, oh man, what do I do now? I'd finished my degree and I was already kind of thinking about my next move. So I managed to start working for them. So day to day, I'm usually in the office twice a week, work from home a few days a week.
Yep.
That's the
Nice.
day to day.
And you're looking after, do you have like a portfolio of clients? Is that how that works with the company that you're with, or
No,
individuals?
I'm like internal. So I work in like internal IT operations. So
nice.
a lot of it is about process improvement, onboarding, offboarding.
Yeah.
Like a lot of process driven stuff from, like an IT perspective. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's interesting. Psychology into PT into IT.
Yeah.
How did that, so where in that period of time were you doing, is IT something that you were doing concurrently with psychology and or PT, or?
Not really, but I'd always had an interest in technology. Like the job I first got there was a real entry level like IT support role.
Right.
And because I'd had no IT experience formally, I was like, I could have a shot.
Gotcha.
Just like have good customer service and an interest in technology. It's like, I got that. I've always kind of been interested in technology, and
you're a nice person.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm nice enough to get that done. And then like, fortunately I got it. But yeah, just always sort of had a side interest in technology. I guess that's where things like, I don't know, editing or podcasting. I feel like you have to have a little bit of a interest in technology to even want to pursue something like content creation.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's really process focused now. So
Gotcha.
How do we improve the things that we do there? Yeah.
Awesome. I like that. Or just listening to some of that and hearing you speak about the technology interest, improving processes. Like, again, I'm thinking of your quote, and there's iterative processes to basically get towards improvement.
Yeah, that's
whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah, it's so applicable to the work context.
Yeah. Are we on the right track?
Yep, and I think we go down this way.
Down left?
Yeah,
The
I
left
think
trail.
last time me and Chloe might have gone up here. Although that's just Belmont Tree. No.
Belmont Tree. Is that where we're going?
Yeah, we're going up to the tree. Oh yeah, we're walking up the hill today, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Awesome. Well, people may not be able to see. I better put this up here. He's got his backpack on.
Oh yeah,
I got no backpack on.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay, well, cool. That's good to hear about the day-to-day and the work there, and probably not many of those companies around, so maybe not naming it, but I'm sure people will be able to figure it out, a large accounting firm. So thank you for that. With regards to, well, you just sort of lent into it, so we'll go into it, the podcasting. Like you do.
I'm a little bit distracted. Maybe we do go up there.
Oh yeah, we go back?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Better sooner rather than later.
I could look on my phone if we need it. I thought we turned up this way and it was the wrong way last time, but it does say Belmont Trigg, so either way we'll get up there.
Yeah. We'll end up where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Lady I saw this morning when I pulled up, there was a
trail run.
Yeah. I don't know if she's doing multiple loops or what, but Belmont Trigg.
Yep.
That's us, eh?
Weird. On the Garmin app, you can't actually navigate.
Oh,
Like you got the track there,
but you can't navigate on the
you
phone.
can't see yourself on there.
Oh, only on your watch, eh?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, these are prominent trails. We'll end up, so we'll get back
This one
eventually.
does say the Belmont Trig, so.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
All good. And why, actually, that's a good point. I should have asked that question. I'll ask it now, and then I'll come back to the podcast and stuff and technology and a whole bunch of other things that you're into. Where are we today, and why did you choose this place?
Yeah, good question. So I guess we are in the car park off Mangaraki, and we're walking up to the Belmont Trig. Chloe and I have done the Belmont Trig a few times now. Not the specific loop, that's why it looks like we're on track now. Got a little bit lost there, but I just like this one because I think it's one of the best views in Wellington, honestly.
Nice.
So you can see the harbour, the Hutt Valley, look over to the other side to Chitahi Bay out that way.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And it is a good bit of exercise. So it's obviously nice and flat now, but there's a bit of a push up. If we can see it. I don't know if we can quite see it yet, but I think it's like maybe almost 500 metres, maybe 460 metres elevation, I think.
Yeah, right. So we're heading up that way, you mean?
Yeah. So
Nice.
mainly just did it for the view and the significance of it being Wellington, and Chloe and I having done it before. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that in terms of choosing the spot as well. It's nice to, when, I'm lucky enough to meet with people and ask them to choose a place. Like even whether some people choose a place that's got real personal significance to them, or some place that's nice, got some nice scenery and some exercise to boot.
Yeah, I saw you did one on the beach.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that up Kapiti Coast?
Muriwai, up in Auckland.
Up in Auckland.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
wow.
travelled up to Auckland. That was a couple of weeks ago now.
Yeah.
And he chose that place. He spoke about it. Personal connection to him from his family and his koro and stuff. And also, I think a guest that he had who worked with Billy T. James.
Oh, no way.
A lot, and they used to go to that beach in Muriwai, and that's where they got a lot of their inspiration and stuff from for their skits and stuff.
That's so cool.
So yeah, it's always interesting hearing people's stories in and around, particularly places where they go, and I think it can help, just sort of spark some memories from things that happened, whether it was at a school or whether a bit mischief or tutu or
Yeah.
all good things.
Yeah, that's how it feels going back to Whakatane, because that's where I grew up. You go back down, it's like this little pocket of high school memories,
Wow.
So, and when like you moved away so young, you haven't really formed a lot of new memories in the place. So it's always quite funny going back to where you grew up.
I reckon, as I think about that and just hearing you speak about some of your time in Whakatane, I could imagine the thoughts that would run through your mind as I just cast my mind back to where I was from as you were speaking just then.
Yeah.
You see faces, you see yourself in some of those images and silly things or maybe good things that you did as well.
Yeah.
It's cool. So with your podcasting, like we've spoken a bit about technology, psychology, PT, we'll come into those and probably a little bit more, but really interested in terms of where and when did the podcasting for you start, like interviewing people and or just you and Chloe sitting around talking?
Yeah. So where it first started is when I left personal training. I still had this like desire to want to, help people in some capacity that wasn't just one-on-one. Podcast could be cool. Again, there's that complex of I couldn't like, who am I? I can't really start it by myself. And one of my mates who was actually a PT client, him and I like first started the podcast together. And so then it was Lifting in Life, and it was focused like primarily around fitness, well-being, like how to weight train, how to start in the gym, those kind of conversations. And then he moved away, and then it sort of like he finished on the podcast, so it kind of became my thing. And then when I was in the UK specifically, I kind of made a bigger push for it there. Like I was doing sort of almost weekly episodes at one stage there.
Same area with the training, health and fitness?
Yeah, so it was still Lifting in Life then, and I was getting on a lot of athletes, coaches, and things like that. So yeah, it's kind of powerlifting or endurance focused or bodybuilding focused. Or, don't want to fall over.
Yeah, I'll jump in front here just to clear the way.
And so it was still heavily fitness focused there. But then I've slowly started wanting to expand it and just talk to other people who I find interesting. Like, you know, I'm into things like fishing or
Yeah, nice.
whatever it is. So expanding the topics a little bit. So that's where it became layers last year, but found it a little bit challenging, honestly, since moving back. I think it took up more of our capacity than maybe we thought it would.
Right.
So I found it a bit harder to be posting. But now that I feel like we're more settled and we're in a better place, we've got a consistent like routine and stuff going on, starting to push it a little bit more. So
Awesome.
yeah, I got a few episodes lined up. I did one last week and got one penciled in tomorrow, and a few other people lined up. So yeah, it's been a bit of a journey with it, and it's a slow burn, I think, with long form content, you know.
Yeah.
And pushing it yourself. I mean, obviously, as you know. So yeah, that's probably a bit of a brief rundown on the pod.
Yeah, nice. And you went from lifting and life to layers. It's layers with Cam, eh?
Yeah, layers with Cam. Yeah.
How did that, and what's the, was that name suggested? Is that name that you came up with? Why the shift from lifting? Because lifting and life seems like it still lends itself to covering a lot of topics, lifting and life.
I think so, but it was still just having that word lifting in there, I think really boxed it.
Yep.
You know, if you're not into lifting, would you want to listen to it?
Have to say that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay,
but
gotcha.
Layers, I kind of wanted it to capture more of the depth and also be a bit broader.
Yep.
You know, because I think one theme in my episodes or how I like to talk to people is to understand like more about why they do what they do.
Yep.
And like get below the surface a little bit, not just be superficial. Yeah. And then, yeah, I thought that kind of opens the scope a bit more. It might feel a bit more approachable to a wider range of people rather than lifting in life. Like if you're not into lifting, I'm not sure if you would listen to lifting in life unless maybe it was recommended to you or
Gotcha.
something. Yeah.
No,
So
that makes
that's the
sense.
thinking.
Yeah, nice.
But there's a lot of back and forth with lots of different names, and obviously there's other podcasts called Layers and stuff. So Lifting in Life was a really niche name. Like there's no other pods called that. But,
Yeah, gotcha.
yeah, I think that just boxed it too much.
Right. Oh, awesome. So layers with Cam on YouTube,
Yep.
TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah. Spotify. all that
Spotify.
good stuff.
Awesome. And so who has been one of your, I guess they're probably all interesting in their own way, but who's been one of your more memorable guests? You don't have to say me,
Well,
by the way.
I was going to say, this is going to sound like I'm just saying it, but I'm actually not. Like, I think our podcast is easily one of the most interesting, for sure. And I suppose a really good example of one that isn't just about lifting or running or fitness. You know, that was a component of it, but
This
your
is us.
journey.
Journey. Are we going through there? Yep. You got to go first. I'm going to film you.
All right. Try to keep the feet relatively dry.
You navigated that really well.
I remember this part getting like a little bit more sort of technical. It does open up onto like a 4-wheel drive kind of track. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, yeah, sorry. And I cut you off because I made you go first across
Yeah,
the
no,
little
you're
crossing
good.
there. But you were talking about it was different
Yeah,
in terms of our interview. And
yeah, and that's why I was stoked for that to be. I think it was the first Layers.
was it?
I think so. Yeah, the first Layers.
Whoa.
episode. So
I'm honoured.
yeah. Put some trail on here.
Can hear some of the voices.
And yeah, I really enjoyed that because it wasn't just a fitness episode. You know, it was more about your journey and the SAS and selection and.
Oh man, that's
obviously
cool.
lots of insights into you. So
Well, who else aside from, like, it doesn't have to be a Layers.
Yeah.
It could be one from one of your lifting and life potties or guests. Who has, I guess, stuck out to you and or shared some stuff that's just really resonated with you since then, that you look to try to apply or that you think about, you find yourself thinking about or reflecting on? Probably a few. Yeah. Morning.
Thank you. And then Topaz in August.
Yeah, this is I can feel myself starting to warm up now, but it's good.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting all. I'll be happy if I'm more sweaty at the end of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. It was just the start of the incline.
Yeah, because you said what, 400 something meters, eh?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good incline, all right. Gives you a chance to think about the question as well, in terms of.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, look at that, 470.
There's where the red dot there.
Well, I better
So
plug
we're
this
getting
in
up
now.
to there. Yeah.
I better plug this charger in now.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the fact that we'd be walking slower because they're obviously talking. That's right.
No, but I think that's a good thing, because otherwise I'll be huffing and puffing instead while we're going. Awesome.
All right, back to your question.
Yeah.
I thought one person I interviewed like relatively early on, her name's Carlina Tongatea, and she's a New Zealand powerlifting athlete
wow.
who is world champ, multiple world records.
Wow.
Yeah, just an amazing athlete.
Yep.
And I think getting to interview her, especially so early on into the podcasting kind of journey, like one, I was honored to even have someone of her
Caliber.
caliber.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, but just seeing how, and watching her journey since then, that was a few years ago, we would have done that.
Wow.
Seeing how she can be so successful but also humble at the same time, that's
Yep.
probably a big learning I got from her.
Yeah, nice. Awesome.
But yeah, having done like 60 something episodes now, it's kind of, I mean,
Hard to-
everyone gives you something interesting, you know, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's was that interview done here in NZ, I assume?
Or
Or while you were in the UK?
So we've done two. The first one we did was in NZ. They've both been online, but yeah, it was in NZ, and then the second one was over in the UK.
Yeah, right. Actually, so I'm not editing this one. I'll be slightly behind you, but I'll hold this like this. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's good.
So it means you'll be slightly ahead, but
Yeah.
I'll just keyframe it so that so that you're in there. That's cool. And so then, so she was. How did you get introduced to her? Did you just reach out to her online? or-
Yeah. I'm not sure even. I must have just found her on Instagram or something like that. I can't even remember now. Yeah, well, most people I find on Instagram or YouTube, or they could be a recommendation from someone, or like they're someone who follows someone I've had on.
Gotcha.
So, and then I generally just reach out.
And what are some of this? Might be a good segue. What are some of the challenges you found with podcasting, organizing guests, reaching out to
yeah.
guests? All sorts of stuff that goes on, the admin logistics.
Yeah.
To give people a bit of an insight into I consider it a hustle. Like
Yeah.
you are hustling.
It does feel
hard.
like that. I think the most difficult thing is even just hearing back from people, you know. If you reach out to 10 people, you might hear back from 3 or 4 people potentially.
Yeah.
And then from that 3 or 4 people, the probability of them then having the capacity to come on and all those kind of
Gotcha.
things. So, and obviously just not having a big podcast means you don't have lots of leverage. So I'm sure if Joe Rogan or something reached out to them, you know, they would jump on it straight away.
Yeah. They would adjust their schedule to suit.
Yeah. So yeah, doing all of it myself still is definitely a hustle, you know, trying to edit the episodes and reach out to people and prepare for episodes. And
Man, because it's a lot, eh? Like, can you just break down in terms of, I suppose, a bit of what you do? Because there's research involved, there's the reach out, like you said, there's the pre-production stuff, I suppose, post-production, or the editing, the uploading, etc.
Yeah.
Can you give us an insight in terms of what that, because especially when you're doing it on your own, for the most part, I assume Chloe helps out, where she can, like she did.
yeah, like setting up or something like that. Yeah. Well, I guess you described it pretty well there, but the end-to-end process, say,
Yeah.
if we were to take one person as an example,
Yep.
I reach out and then they get back to me, say they're keen. We obviously need to find a day and time that works, whether it's online or in person.
Yep.
And then it's obviously preparing for the episode. Well, actually before that, like you say, it's finding that person. So I'll like watch random YouTube creators, or
Yep.
go on Instagram, go through people who I follow, see who they follow. So there's that discovery piece.
Yep.
And then the outreach, they say yes. Preparing for the episodes, I really like to be well prepared in terms of having like an understanding of the high level, like what is this episode even about, and then having lots of sub questions like what you've done today, you know, like having some sub questions through there, so you go where the conversation wants to go, but you have something at least planned in advance, so then if the conversation dies down or whatever, you don't have to be trying to think of a good question to ask on the spot, you know. So yeah, record the episode. After that, I do all the editing. I don't typically cut any pieces of the podcast out, unless it's like a toilet break or whatever, or the lights turn off or something. And then it's mostly audio editing, just to make the audio sound good. I feel drink again. And then once the episode's up, like done the audio editing, whatever, post the episode on like Spotify and YouTube.
Wow.
And then it's obviously making clips, like how you've done for these, you know, you like try and make clips so you can add them as a reel on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is. So it's a bit of an end-to-end process. I would like to potentially get someone like, I don't know, a student or something, you know, I think could be cool, like as a
to help out with that back end stuff and things.
That's what I've been thinking about. But wanting to buy a house at the moment, you're like, expensive. So but I think that would free up a lot of capacity, right? Even if you had someone working 5 hours a week or something.
100%.
But so it's quite a big process just even for one episode, you know?
Wow. That's a great breakdown. I can resonate with that, and I think there's some people who may not have a bit of an understanding. It's one of those things, thinking back to your quote again, those iterations. Like for me, one of the first walk and talks, I didn't have a power pack. So it ran out of juice. And
my first podcast, I didn't even think about the camera like needing charge, you know, so it died after 20 minutes or something.
Is that right?
So it's exactly like that. I'll let you go.
How did that first interview go then? Where did you say the camera died after 20 minutes?
Well, the first one, it was just me and my mate.
The one that you started.
Chatting. So we knew that probably something was going to go wrong. We had like our first one, we just had the camera, the microphone on the camera, you know, like we didn't have a microphone each or anything like that.
Gotcha. I know what you mean.
Just a shotgun mic. So, and then that died, so that was effectively the whole thing gone, you know. And then we got one cheap microphone that we shared, and
just passed it back and forward.
No, it just kind of sat in the middle.
In the middle.
It was like on a boom arm, and it sat in the middle.
Gotcha.
And then the next ones, we got one cheap microphone each, and used those for a long time. But every single episode, I reckon you learn something. It's probably awesome. Like you with all of your content too. Every time you do a video, I'm sure you learn something breaks. Or
100%.
You didn't like this about it, or this was good about it. Or...
Did you post that first one where things like where the camera shut down after 20 minutes? Did that ever get posted?
I don't know what our first one is. I can't remember if that one even got posted or if it was our first one.
Lessons learned.
I'd have to go back to episode 1.
Yeah, gotcha. All good.
But and then I figured out you can get a kind of like what you got, like a continuous power adapter for a camera. So
nice.
You learn something every time.
That's cool. I think like there's a lot of things that I've heard you speak about so far. My mind just keeps in I might have to ask you to re-say the quotes again, but I remember sort of for me the key message and stuff in it, which is just that taking the first step. It's not going to be perfect. We don't know what that looks like in the first place when we're starting. And just keep going. And that's what I'm hearing with regards to, you know, podcasting, learning new things, the IT entry-level role at the start, and just chipping away, working your way through the podcasting with regards to technical difficulties and learnings. And so I'd be really keen for you if you can just sort of speak about in terms of what your intent is with regards to content creation, because to me it seems like you have a real genuine passion for it, an interest in it. You treat your guests really well, I find. I can say that from experience. And And so what's your vision for it? What do you hope to be able to do? And have you got, like, are you somebody that writes down your goals and works towards achieving them and chipping away and that sort of stuff? And or is yours more just sort of go by feel and see what happens? But be really keen if you could elaborate more on what Cam's goals are with regards to the podcasting, content creation, and potential, future guests that you would like to, aside from Andrew Huberman, in addition to Andrew Huberman, that you'd love to sit down and have a conversation with, or a walk and talk with one day.
It's perfect timing for a steep hill too.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, maybe
We're starting
back. Maybe we're all right.
Well, let's slow it down, and we can pause in between.
Yeah, I think we switch back. Should be good. No, I'm just kidding. So right now I'm getting more focused with it. In the UK, like I was saying, I had the goals. Like when I build goals around something like content creation, it's around how many times can I post, or what can I do? Not necessarily like I want X amount of subs, or because you can't control that, right?
Yeah.
So I like to build the goals around what can I do.
Gotcha.
So
it's nice. I like that.
Yeah, now that I've started back up properly, I at least right now want to be posting an episode once every couple of weeks.
Yep.
And then build that frequency back. But as a high level, I like to build goals around what can I control instead of like how many listens or likes or followers or whatever it is. But I think the goal for the podcast right now, kind of like you were saying, you build it on metrics or vibes. I think the goal, like the overall goal, is probably more of a like see where it goes.
Yep.
Like what's going to be the result of my frequency, or the result of posting so frequently. So
what is your frequency again? 2 times, 3 times a week you're posting?
Yeah, well, I've just started back up properly with the pod again.
Gotcha.
So I would ideally like to be posting once every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
In the UK I was getting it up to once a week at one stage and posting a clip every day. And so just about having the content there to do that, So
yeah. And how did that, so with that, sorry, I'll obviously come back so that you can speak more about what you're talking about at the moment. But how was it that you were able to post once a week, like the long form content, not just the clips? Was that because you just had more time or more guests or more interviews, or?
All of the above, honestly. I think I just had more capacity then to like give to the podcast easily.
Gotcha.
I think here one thing we didn't really consider is I feel like a lot of your outside of work time just naturally gets taken by good things, like seeing family, seeing friends, doing this kind of after work activities or in the weekend activities. Whereas in the UK, when it was just us who didn't really know too many people, didn't have a lot of obligation, I just felt as if I had more capacity. Obviously that's an excuse, whatever, but I think that's just one thing that kind of took us by surprise was how little capacity we'd have here. But also we've got a lot more commuting here because we live in Upper Hutt.
Right.
I don't know why we chose to do that again. So a lot of our time can be taken by the commuting too. So it's a different sort of capacity I think we had here. But I think I'm in a better routine now where I have the capacity to dedicate to it, because like we were saying before, there's the whole end-to-end process, like even finding someone to reach out to, so
all the discovery and everything that you're talking about.
So it feels like excuses, but it probably kind of is a little bit too. But that's at least like been my experience.
And I think that's important. Like that's what I'm asking you about, and I think it's reason why that is as well for some of these questions is that there are some people that I get questions, and you probably do as well, a fair bit, in and around podcasting, and oh man, I've got a real interest in starting my own one. I've got a couple of people that follow my channel kindly, and they sent a couple of messages recently about that's a plan of theirs, and they've just been hesitant on pulling the trigger. So what's your what got you over that hurdle? I heard you talk about who am I sort of thing, this what do people say, imposter syndrome or whatever?
Exactly that.
How did you get over that? Like what would be some practical tips or advice that you would look to give anybody who's looking to start, let's say, a podcast, because I have received a couple of inquiries from people.
Well, I think the first one, like one thing that helped me, like I was saying, was my mate or my old client, us doing it together. So
yeah.
I didn't feel like I was necessarily doing it alone. So maybe
Having a mate.
Yeah, if they don't want to.
Yeah.
So maybe if you're wanting to start a solo episode or podcast, why not just interview one of your friends or someone that you know really well?
What a cool point.
Like the barrier to entry is so much lower because you know it's already going to be a fun conversation.
Friendly face. And,
Yeah, and
nice.
Also, put it into perspective. Like, who's going to see your first episode? Like, I mean, if it does well, that's sick.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to get 5 views or something. You know, like,
And they're probably going to be mum, dad, brother.
and you watching it 3 times. But like, yeah, just put it into perspective a little bit. Like, and you have to start somewhere. Like, what's that first iteration going to look like? Eh?
Yeah.
And just know that it probably will be bad, but it's okay because at least then you have something to improve on. You know, you can't improve on nothing. Just like, I don't know, have a little bit of courage, I guess, to put yourself out there.
Awesome.
It is kind of scary. I think, especially for New Zealanders, you know, I think we've got this complex about showboating or Paul Poppy syndrome or whatever. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, like, I don't know, why would you let those thoughts stop you, eh?
That's awesome. Great advice. Yeah, that's an interesting point. There is that thought and feeling in amongst Kiwis, I think, in general. We tend to gravitate away from people that are quite, I think that's just my take, because probably a lot of what I do and a lot of some of my other friends of what I see them do tend to gravitate away from people that are quite loud and look at me and boisterous and seem somewhat cocky or arrogant. And tend to gravitate more towards the quiet, more humble, solitary type person. Even that. And maybe that's just because New Zealand's so far and isolated from a lot of things. But it's interesting hearing you talk about it, and some great tips from what I heard there in terms of having courage. If you can find a mate, you know, it can sort of make that barrier to entry a little bit easier, kinder. What would you say to somebody that might not have a mate that they can start with, but they want to just get into it and pull the trigger? Still worried about all the same sort of things. The courage comment is really great and relevant. You got any other tips that you would share?
Yeah, well, I suppose it depends what type of podcast you're wanting to do, right? Like, I'm assuming it's probably going to be interview style unless you're doing a solo one. But maybe another one is just try and set a time frame on it. Like, for this one episode, I'm just going to do 10 minutes or 20 minutes or something. So perhaps it's not so daunting. But then, I don't know, that it just gets to the point where you just need to take action.
Just need to pull the trigger, right?
Yeah, like stop
Awesome.
researching, stop planning, stop setting goals, just like try it. You know, and even for your first one, you don't even have to post it. Like, don't put pressure on yourself to post it. Just think, like, okay, I'll record this and then maybe I'll post it.
That's a great point.
Record it and then look back at it. Where could I improve? Like, you don't have to post something to get better at doing the thing. Maybe you record 3 episodes and critique it before you even post your first one.
Gotcha.
So
Like rehearsals, eh? Practicing that. Don't have to, man, that's a great point. I never thought of that. So you just said I don't have to post it.
No. But because you'll notice on your first one, you'll be saying like and and and
I still do.
And I still do. Yeah, exactly. Like, I listened to our one, man. It's like, why am I saying like so much? But at the time, you don't even realize you're doing it. You know, which is the important thing about watching it back.
And learning, eh? Oh man, there's some gold in there. Like, I know some of the people that are kind enough to follow me will see this anyway. I'll probably clip these bits as well. Just because I like your approach, the tips that you provided. I think they're relevant, again, as per your quote, to anything. Whether it's a podcast, whether it's starting their fitness and wellness journey. Actually, that's just popped into my head now. Your fitness, wellness journey. We'll come back to podcasting. We may come back to a little bit of your day-to-day. I've got some other questions in and around that. But health and fitness, well-being, physical, mental, emotional, all that sort of stuff. Spiritual, I don't know if you're a spiritual guy.
I'll say like spiritual but not religious.
Gotcha. Nice. And so how does You said your brother, when you were 4, got the dumbbell or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so from there, or maybe not from there, but from the point that you can remember, like just going, okay, I'm going to get into health and fitness, well-being.
Yeah.
What was, aside from doing the PT course and meeting Chloe,
Yeah.
like what drove you towards that? Because you were doing psychology and a whole bunch of other stuff. What made you sort of gravitate towards that space?
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, my brother was a massive influence growing up.
Yep.
And he was into his weights and his running and all that stuff. So
When you
I think-
say, when you say weights, was he bodybuilding? Was he like CrossFitting?
yeah, well, he wasn't competing, but he was training like a bodybuilder to put
Gotcha.
on weight and
Yeah.
put on size.
Yeah.
So he was, at least in my eyes, quite muscular. And he actually
Yep.
was. He does have a solid frame. So he was always an influence. So like, I was real into sport at school. But when I was like 13, my mum was going to a gym, so I asked to sign up then. So since I've been like 13, I've been going to the gym.
Gotcha. Wow. That's young, man. 13.
Yeah, it was sort of like this. Oh, I don't know. Is he allowed to join?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
"Oh, I guess if you come with your mum, it's fine." And I did a session with this trainer there. His name was Kingy. He is like
Māori boy.
he's a fucking beast, man.
Yeah.
He is like a MMA fighter and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And so a lot of my training at school was around sports focused things, because I
Yep.
was playing volleyball and I'm not like
nice.
super tall, so I was like, I want to jump higher and be stronger. And
Yep.
so I started at the gym when I was 13, and then just haven't not had a gym membership since then.
Wow. And this is in Whakatane?
So, yeah, Whakatane, yeah.
And whereabouts, do you remember the name of the gym that you were at first, where you
I think
started?
it was
or?
like TLC or something like
TLC,
that.
okay.
Yeah, it was gym at the bottom of the Hope Hill in town, and then it moved into the aquatic centre, and then I went to this.
Was it a franchise gym? Like one?
I don't
or
think
just
so.
a- okay,
I think it was
private
just
sort of-
independent, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went to this one, the MMA centre, and that's Brad Cora, the
Brad
Cora
Cora.
band.
Oh, the band
Cora?
Cora.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
LAB.
I don't know the. What's one of their songs?
Well, LAB, LAB.
Oh, LAB. Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, it was Cora, and they formed
Oh,
LAB.
were they? They were
Yeah.
called Cora.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
think it's all the Cora members that made LAB, but he was in Cora anyway.
wow.
But he is the drummer for LAB, but he's like really good at jiu-jitsu and MMA. So
wicked.
he ran that gym anyway. Long
Yeah.
story short. So I went to this.
Does he still run it?
Yeah,
Oh, doing the LAB.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. So
Massive.
I went to his gym anyway. He's a really nice dude.
Yeah.
At school, went to MMA, and then went to Wellington, got a gym membership at the uni gym straight away. And just never really not gone to the gym.
And with that going to the gym, has it been for, because you were competing a bit, eh? And
Yeah.
what's it, bodybuilding, or is it?
Yeah, it's like bodybuilding with classic physique. I did junior bodybuilding. Yeah, I did,
Nice.
did a couple of shows there, because obviously met Chloe. She was professional like bikini bodybuilder
Right.
as well, so we aligned a lot on that. And then I'd always wanted to do a show. Like, you know what, I'll give it a crack. So yeah, I did
Wow.
a couple of shows. And it was
How
fun.
old were you when you did the first show?
Must have been 21.
Wow, that's
21.
young too,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Far out.
So it's a really good experience.
Yeah.
After doing it, I thought I was going to do another one. I was kind of like start to question, like, what do you get out of doing something like this? Obviously you can, like, there's the pushing through difficult things and all that, but it feels a bit funny, like this idea of, I don't know, putting in all this work and then you stand on this stage and it's just like such a subjective sport.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's not like a running race where it's clear if you win or you lose, or
Yeah, gotcha.
but no, it was a great experience. Really enjoyed it. It takes so much effort to
I bet.
get as lean as you possibly can.
The discipline. So are there weight categories for that sort of thing? Like the physique stuff? Or is it doesn't matter what size you are or what you weigh, it's just based on how you look?
In classic there was height and weight
Yep.
categories, but I don't know if there still is. I assume that's still the case.
And was that the case for yours at that time with your first one? Or
Yeah, there's like height categories. So
so what are you?
height wise,
5'10", 5 what?
yeah, it must be about 5'10", 170 something. So yeah, that was height and weight capped because they didn't want it like
Big-
open bodybuilding. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
yeah, under this height, you got to be this weight, you know. So,
And so what was your weight, or what was the weight that you had to meet the requirement?
Oh,
Can't
it
remember.
was like, no, it was like 90 something on
Oh,
stage.
wow, yeah.
And I was like 82 or something like that.
Oh,
So
true.
I didn't have to worry
Very
about
lean.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, I competed. It was around 80 kilos, 80 something kilos. Yeah.
Wow, that's lean.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
So
And you did 2 shows, you said?
yeah, I did the Wellington regional show and then the national stuff in Auckland that year as well.
Is there a qualifying to get to the nationals, or you had to qualify with the regionals in Wellington?
Yeah. Nationals.
Nice. And so with that, you did 2 shows, or you didn't do any more, or you just...
No, didn't do any more after that. I did the 2 shows. Chloe's done something like 15 shows.
Oh, wow.
And internationally as well, because being a professional athlete. So
Holy heck.
yeah, I thought I would do another one, but then I just started to question like, what is the purpose in
Yep.
doing this? You know, with the time, the effort, and the money that it kind of takes up. Like, well, I'm not going to stop training.
Yeah,
I'm still training the same, just without the piece of actually cutting all the way down and stepping on stage.
Yeah, gotcha. Awesome. And so with volleyball, you were training, you got into the gym,
Yeah.
13, wanted to help with volleyball and that sort of stuff. That started to lean towards, we must have been what, 19, 18 when you started seeing the physique stuff?
Yeah, well,
Period.
even though I was training sports specific, I was still like wanting to put on size, you know.
Yes, you did.
It
Yes,
just
you
meant
did.
that
Yes.
I was doing more plyometric stuff, but obviously still doing the standard weight training and bench and curls and
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, and then it was always sort of
Oh, this is that track you took.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it was always.
Just always in the back of my mind competing, because I was always into it, you know. And
Yep.
like I was sort of, I don't know, 17 and 18 in that era. I don't know how closely you followed bodybuilding, but like Kai Green and Phil Keith.
I've heard of them. Yeah, I know they are.
So it was just so big at that time, you know. So,
Bloody rhinoceroses or gorillas, those folks.
yeah. It was so popular. Was it maybe like Generation Iron or whatever?
Yeah,
It was
okay.
so popular at that time. Like none of this sort of hybrid, high rock kind of
Yeah.
training. Like I stopped running altogether. That killed my gains and all that stuff. So yeah, it was
Wow.
always in my kind of back of my mind to want to compete.
Yep.
And then met Chloe, met her coach, and met some more bodybuilders. I was like, I think this is the time it kind of just aligned, you know.
Yep. And did you? So you said you met Chloe's coach. Did you have a coach, or did you just do it yourself, or did you work with
No,
Chloe's coach?
yeah, I worked with Chloe's coach for
Gotcha.
I don't know how long would that have been, maybe 12 or 16 weeks, maybe a bit longer, for the show itself, because like you might know how to train, even though he taught me how to train way better.
Yeah,
But
nice.
a lot of it is the nutrition piece, you know. And heaps of people do coach themselves, but you have to have so much experience, because it's sort of, I don't know, it can play on your mind. You don't think you're lean enough, so
Yeah,
you
gotcha.
dial it down too much. I think to have that read on yourself and to keep yourself in check would take so much experience.
Pretty stressful. Any stress did you find for you, like during that
Yeah.
period of time when you said, "Okay, I'm going to do this. I want to look as good as I can."
Yeah, I think maybe the stress was more towards the end, and like having to practice posing, like posing routine. Like Chloe was a big posing coach. And, like we had some like, you know, kind of arguments. When you're lean too, it gets harder. Like I don't know, you have a shorter fuse, and
Right.
but
Hangry.
yeah. Well, not too stressful. The shows itself, because I mean it's quite a lot, you know, having to step on stage and kind of
Yeah,
hundreds
I
of
bet.
people in your undies, and
Yeah, I bet.
that was a little bit kind of stress inducing, but yeah.
Wow. And so with nutrition
Yeah.
on that, so what was your nutrition like? Like did Chloe's coach help you with all of that nutrition, or
Yeah, he wrote
Right.
my full nutrition plan. So
can you recall, in addition to, can you recall your posing routine?
yeah.
Can you no, we won't get you to do it on here. Not
Watch
unless
it
you
on my
want to.
Instagram. No.
Okay, on Instagram, okay.
Scroll back a bit, but you'll find it somewhere.
Can you give us a rundown of what a typical day, like number of meals, what
Yeah.
you were eating at what time, and like what sort of food?
and/or any supplements.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's probably no surprises, but from a high level,
Yeah.
the plan sort of was eggs in the morning, have an oats meal.
How many eggs?
Oh, I think I must have been having like 5 or 6 at the time.
Wow. What time of day? After
As breakfast.
and what's that? 5, 6 o'clock, 7?
Yeah, I was personal training at the time, so
Oh,
yeah, it would have been pretty early.
Early in the morning, yeah.
6:30, maybe earlier.
ooh, were you hungry at that time? Sorry, I've interrupted you, but
No. At the start, not really, but
you just made yourself.
getting closer to the time. Oh, like specifically at that time in the
Yeah,
morning?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the time that I eat now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can eat eggs at that time.
Okay, sorry, carry on. That
No,
typical day,
yeah.
6 eggs,
Yeah.
5 eggs, 6 eggs.
Yeah, a couple of bits of toast starting off with,
Yeah.
at least like in the prep, and then oats meal for morning tea, like protein oats, and then it'd be chicken and rice for lunch with veggies, and then protein shake and a bit of fruit.
Are you weighing all that stuff? Are you weighing your protein? Wow. How much protein were you consuming at that time?
Ideally, sort of around the 200 to 20 grams of protein.
Wow.
So-
Per meal
Oh,
for the day?
well, actually per meal, yeah,
Yeah.
but I was thinking for the day.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, about 200 grams of chicken, you know. So yeah, ideally it's like a gram per pound of body weight.
Gotcha. Chicken breast or?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't be having those fats. And this is a start of prep, maybe not too much, but as you get closer to the show day, there's things like you can't even have no sugar fizzy drinks or
Wow.
extra electrolyte drinks. You know, it
Yeah.
has to be so dialed down,
Yep.
which is not what you'd do if you're just a person wanting to lose a bit of weight, you know. But it gets so specific. So yeah, definitely weighing everything.
Wow.
And then towards the end, you might do a bit of a deplete. So maybe this could be potentially where you're at, like 2 weeks before your show. You might do a full carb deplete. So
So no carbs.
no carbs, you might just have like fish and beans for 3 meals a day, or depending on where you're at. If you're super lean already, maybe not, but
Yeah.
the idea of the deplete is that you effectively drain the glycogen out, and then when you carb load for your show, you're filling back up again. So
Wow.
yeah, it's a lot of,
What's the time frame for the carb load before the show to fill back up again?
yeah, well, it kind of depends on, again, the athlete themselves, but typically like 2, maybe 4 days, depends.
And what does
Yeah.
it mean, carb load? Like, is there an amount that you're eating? Is it, again, per gram of whatever?
Yeah, but it's like heaps.
Oh, wow.
Well, again, depends. But the idea is that you're having like this ridiculous amount of carbohydrates that fill your muscles back up. So when you're on
Damn.
stage, they
Yeah,
are full
they
of-
look full.
Yeah. Not depleted.
Ooh.
Like there's a stage in prep where, at least I found anyway, and Chloe would find too, where you get depleted, but then you're not really that lean yet. So you almost like feel like you're skinny fat. Like, I don't really look muscular, I'm not really that lean yet. So it's because you're kind of flattening out.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Wow.
There's our first sighting of the trick there.
Oh, wow, look at it. All right, yep. Still a bit of a way to go to get up there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Going on our elevation now. Oh, we're probably. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Almost
not too
halfway
bad.
through our elevation.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
So this was nice, this track, because I was feeling sorry for you there, walking off of the bush, and I'm walking on the track. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
At least now we could share the track properly.
Yeah. Yeah, we get this nice track going up and then going back down the other side. That's a single track, but it's sort of like
Yeah.
gravel and a bit wider.
Okay.
I feel like that one doesn't look like it gets even used that much. It's like
Apart from those few people that we
Yeah.
saw come through, eh?
it was like a backcountry kind of feel to it.
But a beautiful spot.
Yeah. I was stoked that was a nice day.
Oh, so
I
am
was
I.
like looking at the forecast this week, like,
I was like, oh, fingers crossed, because I had to cancel on us last week. Took my trip
Oh,
up to
yeah,
Auckland. And then I actually came back last week.
yeah.
The next day on the Sunday, the guy, well, Janaya,
Oh, no way.
he didn't get back to me.
Oh,
So that Sunday was actually all right.
yeah.
But I've since followed up with him
Yeah.
because I messaged him, the day before. I was like, hey, just checking.
Yeah.
Everything all good? No reply. It's like, oh, well, I don't want to just rock up because he had to cancel the other Sunday before because he had family and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, can we do it this weekend, which was last weekend?
Yeah.
And then the fucker stood me up.
Oh,
So yeah, not happy, do you know?
Yeah.
But at least Cameron,
Yeah.
I stood you up last week.
I stood you up for man. But when we're gonna do the session, I still want to do that. By the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, we will.
But I was so gutted. So we're helping Chloe's parents move these cabinets.
Yeah,
These like big ass cabinets, and I don't know. You know how you really twist them down and round your back. When I was rounding my back and I was moving this,
that would have felt terrible for you.
yeah, I was like, I don't think I should be doing this. At the time, I felt fine. Wake up the next morning, I was like, oh no. I was so gutted. I was like, of course, it's lifting something.
Because that's definitely one of the things I think I mentioned. Your posture is, even in all the videos that I've watched of you, you're very straight up and down. And Chloe said yes, he's very thing about his posture.
Yeah.
So we'll come to that. But that I want to go back to the nutrition.
Yeah.
They're talking about what was that sort of cycle or period? How long was that for, leading up to your competition? Was that like months of eating that way?
Yeah. So,
Wow.
I mean, even outside of that, when you're not even like, especially at that time,
Yeah.
I was still weighing all my meals regardless.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Chloe were. So even in off season, we don't do that now.
Yeah.
Like we eyeball it. We probably ironically still have about the same amount.
Yeah.
Just like we have
Just to
nice
experience
meals
it.
like a green curry or a spag bowl that you
Nice.
don't really weigh, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, at that time I was weighing everything regardless. But typically a prep for a show could be anywhere from 16, 20 weeks.
Yeah.
But I think in total that would have been about maybe 18 weeks from like starting prep to nationals, because then there's that aspect of having multiple shows, right?
Yep,
So if you
yep.
have
True.
2 or 3 shows and they're spaced a few weeks apart, you have to kind
Just
of
keep rolling.
and decide, do you
Wow.
deplete and load for this one, or is that gonna take you away from your next one? Or
Yep.
so there's a bit of strategy, but yeah, typically could easily be 16 weeks or longer, depending on where you're at in your off season, you know.
Yeah. Whether or not you've been grazing in a good paddock or not.
Yeah. How fluffy you are, you know.
That's awesome. Did you have any of those moments where you had been indulging in a few extra stack of cheese pies prior to competitions and stuff? Or nah, that's really.
I remember the day before prep, I got a chocolate muffin because I was like, oh, this is probably my last thing. Oh,
Day before.
yeah, prep that
Sorry.
started, yeah.
Yeah.
But because especially Chloe and I were together and she was eating, and we just didn't really eat anything off plan unless like
Wow.
typically if it was like not in prep, we would do a cheat meal on the weekend. Yeah, that was what was that? I think usually we'd at that time going to Killam with Tony,
Tell them. Okay.
like Turkish.
On the main street with all the restaurants and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's typically how we still do it, you know. Now weekend, like last night we got a curry. Oh, what's we this week? Just get a curry tonight.
And would your that meal prep? Actually, so you said you want to say you made the first move.
Yeah.
With you and Chloe.
Yeah.
Tell me about how that went down. Remember, this is your opportunity to give your version of events, because I'll get an opportunity to do a walk and talk with your sweetheart, and then I'll be able to get the truth of her.
No, she really wanted me. I was like, nah.
Just I'll get back to you.
Yeah. I just remember inviting her out for a coffee.
Yeah.
And we had a coffee on the waterfront. And
How long did it take you before you plucked up the courage, or maybe you just naturally like? How long had it been before you went, okay, I'm gonna invite her for a coffee?
it was definitely like months.
Yeah.
Building like just a friendship, you know, while you're studying together, and then after that, it's like, we got along really well at the course, whatever. And then I thought, why not invite her out for a coffee? And we ended up having a coffee, and we were sitting there for like almost 3 hours.
Wow.
We were just sitting there having our coffee and talking.
Did you have multiple coffees, or did the coffee just be cold?
Well, I only remember being one coffee. And like saying that now, like we must have finished it in 20 minutes. But yeah, and then that's kind of like, I mean, that's probably one of the biggest green flags that you can have, right? Is
I reckon.
if you can just sit and talk for that long, not like even alcohol involved or anything. Just sitting there and talking. And
Do you remember some of the stuff we used? Predominantly talking about study, training, nutrition, competitions, or was there anything else that?
no, that's almost 10 years ago now. So But I just remember Chloe just speaks so well, and she gets into meaningful and deep conversations really quickly, you know.
Wow.
So yeah, I think those are the things that stood out to me
Awesome.
the most. Like, wow, this was a meaningful conversation so quickly.
Yeah.
And for so long.
Yeah.
2.5 or 3 hours, whatever
Wow.
it was. Yeah.
And from that point, was that you're like, yep, this is the one?
Yeah. And then,
Over 10 years ago now, you said, eh?
yeah, that would have been like
Beautiful.
2017,
Wow.
something like that. And then that year, I was still flatting in town, but then spending a lot of time at her place. And then later that year, she had more positions in the States. So
Wow.
we, like, after being together, maybe we were together for, I don't know, 6 months or something like that.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I'll come. We did our trip to the States and went to Disneyland and
Oh.
yeah, so
Wow. And so, you said you're engaged?
Yeah.
Well, have you got a set date, or is this one of those long-term engagements? Oh, you're going to give me something away of my...
No, it's one of those, like, let's try and buy a house and then book.
Gotcha.
Ideally, if we
Gotcha.
can get married like next summer, end of next year, that would be cool. I just need no incentives to do that. Let's say as soon as it's wedding, it's like 5 times the price. But now that we're back and settled, we're like really actively looking for a house. Yes, the goal. I mean, as soon as we find something, you know. Yep. And then the wedding, and the main thing with the engagement is that I wanted to do it while we were still over there and traveling, and like so it's more meaningful.
How did that go? What? Set the scene. How did that? Sounds romantic.
Oh,
I want to hear, because mine wasn't.
Where was your?
We're just at home.
Yeah.
And we just got married at the Palmerston North Registrar's office.
Oh,
I got the $120.
That's way better than 30 grand.
And we didn't even have any witnesses.
Oh,
Witnesses were a couple of ladies in the office. We didn't know we were supposed to take witnesses.
Maybe we do that.
Anyway, no, like, go.
So, well, I first had the idea of wanting to propose when we were going to the Amalfi Coast in Italy with her cousin. It's like, oh, that'd be cool. Her really cousin, she's really close with her. Proposed there, but then when I went in to get the ring, I didn't know that like you had a few weeks, or it was like a month for it to get made and then get sent.
Oh, wow.
And we were like 3 weeks out from the trip.
Oh.
Oh well, can't do that. So then a little while later, a few months later maybe, I thought, okay, we're going to Morocco and Norway. This was the start of last year. So one of those ones would be, and those were our last trips anyway.
Gotcha.
So okay, I want to propose there. So ordered the ring, I stored it at work in my IT storeroom that I had access to.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
And because I was scared in our 1-bedroom apartment that I was
Fair
going to
enough.
find it in my undie drawer or something, you know. Yeah, exactly. So I thought, okay, I think I'm going to do it in Morocco. I'll at least take it. And then we did this group tour, and I was looking at the group tour, and on 2 of the days we were in the Sahara Desert, and there was this day where we were riding camels to our camp in the desert. I was like, okay, cool, maybe sunset that day, like that'll be the time. And then, so this whole time, maybe even backtrack a bit, I was so scared taking it through customs, even though it's just a metal circle. I was so scared. Like they'll pull this out, what's this in your bag? And then when we landed in Morocco, our bags had to go through another scanner.
Oh,
Like, fuck, no.
Please no.
Yeah, fortunately it didn't get found, but
Nice.
so I had it on me for these, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or whatever it was. And then that day we rode our camels to our camp, and it was windy. We were like tired, quite frustrated. So, okay, this isn't the time. I can't do it right now. So I thought, okay, sunrise the next day.
Yeah.
That's going to be the day. And so I'm like obviously really nonchalant about it. I was like, oh, Chloe, I reckon like tomorrow we should just get up like real early, climb that sand dune and watch the sunrise. What do you reckon? Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Oh.
Like, obviously none the wiser that I've got this whole plan. And then sure enough, we did it, and it was just us out of our tour group. We like beat everyone, which I was like, oh yes, I don't want to do it in front of me, you know? And then we went up, and we wanted to buy a GoPro anyway, but I thought, if I get a GoPro, then I can film it on the GoPro. So I stuck the GoPro in the sand. She thought, I was just getting a cute video or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, proposed. So that like sunrise in the Sahara on top of this big sand dune.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you practice the words that you were going to say, or was it just, will you marry me? Or
Nah, yeah.
did you have like a speech leading up to it and then?
Yeah.
And did you drop on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only part that I didn't do was that I took the box with me, but I had the ring in this.
Oh,
But I was mucking around too much in the morning and like coming in and out of the room, so I couldn't put it in the box.
gotcha.
But I just didn't just leave enough yeah, like that. But yeah, I did say a few words. I was thinking like, what could be something significant to say, and I hardly even really remember it now.
Wow.
In the emotion, but
Tears from both of you, or just Chloe?
definitely Chloe.
Yeah.
I feel like I
Nice.
did shed a couple of tears. But I was so stoked about how it worked
It's a
out.
beautiful moment.
Like, oh, this is such a significant
Yeah,
and unique way of doing it too.
100%.
And at the time, I knew it was significant, but it's like the further you get from it, the more significant it feels, I reckon.
Yeah, okay.
And like having done it then, at that time, it just felt, we're traveling
was
to all
like
these
the
countries,
thing.
and
Yeah.
Now it's like, wow, that's actually such a special time and such a unique way to do it.
Awesome. That's cool. And so you've got it all recorded?
Yeah.
Is that, I haven't, maybe it's on your socials. Is it on your socials?
Yeah, I think it's like
Oh.
pinned on my Instagram.
I'm going to look to try to find that, edit that into this
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the...
I could send you the raw
conversation.
footage just without the audio, so you can't hear my
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's good. I've still got the full GoPro
Wow.
file.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was just so stoked that it worked out how I planned it too, like how I visualized. It's like, oh, nice, it actually worked.
That's
She
beautiful.
didn't find the ring, or
Yeah.
I didn't lose it in the sand, or
Well, I'm going to ask her if she knew or had an inkling, or did she find the ring, but it sounds like she didn't.
nah. She said she had no idea, because we're
Oh,
so close to going home too. She
Yeah.
thought, well, it's not going to happen now. We're going home next month, whatever.
gotcha. When you say going home, you mean coming back to NZ home?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, it was literally like a few weeks before we were going to be back to NZ.
Wow. That's awesome. And that's, you said last year?
That was at the start of last year. That was, it must have been Jan or Feb last year.
Gotcha. Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
I do enjoy hearing people's engagements or their proposals,
Yeah.
because it does make me reflect on how useless mine are. But it's
the thought that counts.
Yeah, the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cam. Made me feel a lot better.
Chloe didn't fall back up. I hate you guys' engagement stories.
Yeah, I go out like, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I was filthy when he shared that bloody message, that story.
Yeah.
No,
So funny.
that's awesome. So all of that, actually, that leads into, you were away, you went and lived overseas.
Yeah.
For how long?
I were
And
there
why?
for 2 years, and in Manchester in the UK.
Manchester, yep.
And it was a few years after COVID, sort of like died down. I thought we really want to travel, and then we thought, well, this is probably the only opportunity we're going to have to move overseas.
That was this, what, 2021, 2022 or something?
2023 at the start is when we moved,
Yeah, gotcha.
but with this would have been like 2022. We were planning and going and getting our visas and all that.
Right. Is that a working visa?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So 2-year working visa we had over there. And then, we like had this desire to travel, and then we just thought, well, we've got this window of time, why not explore the option of moving? And we thought, obviously the easy option is Australia. Well, if you're going to move, I want to go a little bit further.
Yeah.
Neither of us had gone to the UK or Europe before. So we thought, oh well, let's do it, look into it. And then we were going to do the London thing, like a lot of Kiwis. And then it was actually work said, we're opening a new office in Manchester.
Wow.
Would you want to go? And
The work that you're doing now?
Yeah.
That you've been,
so I
gotcha.
transferred over.
That's
Um,
awesome.
And talked to a lot of family and friends who moved there. Who
Yep.
lived in Manchester before. And everyone only had good things to say.
Mm.
So we thought, oh well, why not? Let's do it. And then,
Plenty of Kiwis in Manchester?
surprisingly, but like not lots. At least in our office, I was the first one for a while, and then a couple moved over. But there's still like the Kiwis in Manchester pages and all that kind of
Gotcha.
stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
you would bump into them, Aussies.
So, yep. Oh, yeah, because that's the trick there, right? Yep. Oh, that come around quick.
Yeah. You kind of
From where
can't
we were?
see it for a while,
Yeah,
as you're
yeah.
coming around there.
Sorry, yeah. So the Kiwis in Manchester chose Manchester 2 years. Like, well, take me on that journey. Like, what? It was for work, but it was because you just wanted to travel.
Yeah,
And the
primarily.
timing.
And like UK, we thought, well, you know, UK is UK. We weren't super excited to be going there, but it was like our, I suppose, our first step into Europe.
Yep.
Yeah, so,
Had you ever watched Coronation Street or EastEnders or Emmerdale Farm
No.
or any of that sort of stuff?
I mean, not religiously, but if you're at your nanas or someone's
Yeah.
told you know what it is, you know. So, but funnily enough, Coronation Street. So Chloe's sister ended up moving to Manchester,
Right.
and where she was, this place called Media City. Coronation Street was filmed there.
Oh, wow.
So from her
You got a
like,
first-hand.
complex, yeah, you get to see into the Coronation Street set.
Wow.
But yeah, it's mainly because of the ease of working, the visa options.
Yep.
Obviously, everyone speaks English. Very like
Yeah.
low sort of resistance to moving there.
Gotcha. Cost-wise, cost of living, similar to you were in SZ or?
Do you reckon it's going to be able to hear us?
I'll bring it in close. Should be because the microphone's like right there.
Yeah, cost of living wise, food was cheaper over there.
Yeah.
Like supermarket shopping.
Actually, no, we'll pause it and wait until yeah, any footage that you... Yeah, any footage that you... Yeah. Like the tables and everything up here.
Yep.
Trigger, eh? Don't. Wow, you're right, Chili Beach.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was just windy.
Windy Wellington. Yeah, I reckon. What a beautiful spot. Yeah, thank you for this area. Yeah, this to my bushwalks.
Yeah. On a good day too, you'll be able to see the South Island.
Yeah, beautiful view. I don't even know, what's that little island out in the middle there? What is it? Soames Island? What's it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah, right. Thing of this side truck, 456. Yes, we go back down and through, which is at least for a while. Nice.
Yeah, you still get some nice views coming down.
Hey. People coming up this way. Wonder why is what? Oh no, you haven't done this trail before, right?
Yeah, this part we have.
Oh,
Yeah, this loop. I just hadn't gone to that specific car park before
okay.
we started it. There's
Gotcha.
a spot like further up where we started, so it was only a 5k kind of up and down, and then we've done like a 14k trail run that starts sort of at the Koro.
Yeah,
Kona.
right.
So there's like quite a long flat part where you're running along the creek, and like the approach, and then you come up and around. Yes.
Gotcha. You're almost like Where's Wally now, going around and doing all that. Like you said, getting the lay of the land and the geography with all the different trails you use it done.
Yeah, and it started off sort of just hiking, but now we got more into our running when we're in the UK. So
Yeah, gotcha.
we try and trail run.
Oh, yes, because that's where we were. We were talking about the UK,
Yep.
the move and stuff over there. You moved over, work at a position and whatever, and you're able to do a transfer.
Yeah, so I was able to transfer over, same company, same role, just different office. So
Right, and you just wanted to travel anyway, so it fit in nicely.
Yep.
And have you did you have your fill of travel for that period of time, or do you wish you were still out there away traveling?
No, the timing worked out. Like, I think logically it made a lot of sense for us to come back when we did, because we could have actually extended, but we just felt like we were
wanted to come home.
Kind of, that was part of it, but like we were blessed with this 2 years where everyone back home was still okay.
Nice.
We didn't miss out on anything major. Everyone was still here. No one had passed away or anything. So
gotcha. Hey mate.
So it felt like we were kind of blessed with this little window of time where we were able to be a little bit selfish, and do our own thing. So we could extend for another year. That came out when we were over there. And we did look into it, but we just thought, nah, that's going to feel like we're pushing the boat out a little bit.
Might never come home.
Yeah. Or felt like that was the right amount of time.
Yeah, cool. And did you notice anything, like what were some of the main, if any, were there any main differences or things that you found that you really missed about home when you initially moved over there? And then again, vice versa, when you come back with your things, you're like, man, I really missed that about.
Yeah, the obvious one is you don't have any friends or family over there, and you're in the complete opposite time zone. So if you're trying to problem solve things in the middle of the day, like you want to ask your friends or your family like about this apartment or this flat or what should we do here, you can't really lean on anyone, So that was maybe a little bit hard when we first moved over.
Yeah.
But other than that, honestly, we had a lot of fun there, and the first month or two maybe it was a bit of an adjustment, but I think because it's only 2 years as well, it's not this indefinite feeling of not knowing when you're going to go back. And at the same time, as soon as we got there, we were so distracted by traveling straight away. Obviously when we first moved, we were in London for a couple of weeks staying at our friend's place. They were nice enough to put us up for a couple of weeks while we were trying to find a place in Manchester. And then once we found our place in Manchester, we within a month we were traveling. First place we went to was Cyprus with some really close family friends, and then we just honestly had back-to-back trips, so you almost didn't even really have too much time to consider if you're homesick or not.
Gotcha. Just sort of on the go.
Yeah.
Did you miss any like in Australia they used to, when we were living in Perth, they used to have what they called the Kiwi shop. Just full of Kiwi food and that sort of stuff. Were there any foods that you missed from back home, or you were just into all the travel and all the different experiences?
Well, I think for the most part we just eat so many whole foods, that there weren't really many things that we missed. Maybe one of the harder things, we love coffee. So finding a good coffee was the first thing we had to try and figure out, because they have big chains like Costa and these big chains that are just like a push button machine coffee, and it comes out and it's like this liter cup, and gross,
1 liter.
No, it's not actually, it's like a bowl, it's massive coffee. I just want a nice coffee. So that was probably out of anything, but then you find good cafes eventually. But I didn't really long for
anything. Not even pineapple lumps.
I'm not a big fan of them. I'll eat them, but they're one of those iconic things that you take. Here's this New Zealand lolly or
people eat it, they're like
I love Whittaker's chocolate. I reckon that's real good. That's something I'd take. Mum came over in 2020 the trip in Europe with her, and she bought us over heaps of stuff and snacks, and that's maybe when I realised what I missed. She brought over some licorice and some Whittakers, and she bought Chloe some kombuchas, kombuchas, and had some of those. So that was actually quite nice when she brought over some of that stuff. That was really good.
Oh, nice. Awesome. So your trips, when you were there, so since you did a lot of traveling, was that because your job, even though you had transferred over, you could pretty much do remotely? Is that how it worked? Or
well,
you had to spend a certain amount of time in the office?
Yeah, in the office 3 days a week still.
Okay.
But just with our leave, we got 5 weeks leave over there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of our trips might be long weekend trips.
Yeah, nice.
Then maybe
Well, everything's quite close there too, eh?
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
within like, a long flight over there would be 3 or 4 hours, and you're
Yeah,
on the
right.
other side of Europe. Like most things would be under 2 hours, maybe even under an hour.
Gotcha.
So yeah, and we were fortunate that a lot of our friends and actually family as well came over.
Oh, nice. They took the time for a holiday.
Yeah. So we got to do some solo trips, but then a lot of our trips were built around going to see people or organising
nice.
trips with friends or family. So I think like when we were there, we did about like 15 or 16 countries in total.
Wow. Favorite,
So
like, what's your top of those countries that you went to? And
Yeah.
sorry to cut you off too, but it just
No,
jumped
you're
into my head then, like 16 different countries. What's your top 5 that you enjoyed from you
five.
guys'
That's-
experience? Give you a better number.
Like, what's your favourite country?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. But ironically, our last 2 trips that we did were easily up there with my favourites. Like
Wow.
Morocco, where
Morocco.
we got engaged.
Got it,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Sahara and stuff. But then after that, we went to Norway.
Yep.
We went to the north of Norway, a place called Tromsø, which is up in the Arctic Circle.
Wow. So nice and warm then.
yeah, real toasty. Lots of swimming, sunbathing. No, we did like dog sledding and we went and saw the Northern Lights.
Oh
We did, like,
man.
Northern Light chasing.
Was it everything like what the television and stuff picked it as?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the spectrum of really bright and intense and colourful or
Yep.
completely nothing. And I'd say we probably got like, we were lucky enough to get it maybe somewhere in between, if not more, actually like on the brighter, more
Gotcha.
intense spectrum. So
What time of year was that?
that would have been Jan or Feb
Yeah, right.
last year. So that was winter time. So they had maybe 5 hours of daylight in the daytime, because because you're up in the Arctic Circle. So
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
the Arctic Circle is where it constitutes the line of getting no daylight in winter.
Getting sunburnt all the time. And
yeah. So
melanoma's a constant threat.
skin cancer.
Yeah.
No, but so in wintertime there, they don't get any daylight at all.
And
So yeah, those 2.
Yep.
And then 3 more.
yeah.
I
Good enough,
really
3.
liked our one of our trips to Italy, the one where we went to close with it.
Oh yeah. Was that the one that where you were going to propose? With
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna
that
ask
was
you.
awesome. And we went to Naples, a place called Naples.
Yep.
And the food was just insane.
I've seen Naples on the Bourne Identity.
Oh,
Yeah. He goes to Naples.
Yeah.
Or one of those movies anyway.
What was that? Where does he go, like eating some
Jason Bourne is the guy.
eating some margarita pizza and drinking some like Aperol spritz or something like
in
that?
between taking out some baddies, I think. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah. So Italy, Naples,
Yeah, Naples, and then we went to like this place for the Amalfi Coast, which is
Amalfi.
Amalfi. Yeah,
Where's that?
it's just like a couple of hours south of Naples. Or south?
Oh,
yeah,
right.
sure, south. So we caught a train and then a bus. And it was so
Nice.
cool. We did this walk called the Path of the Gods.
Path of the Gods.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, why is it that any info on why it's
The name?
Path
No,
of the
I
Gods?
actually don't know. Eh?
No, good.
Path of the Gods. But
That's a hearty name then.
Yeah, it is. And it was a mean walk too. So
True.
Kind of lived up to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe it has some spiritual, historical significance. But no, that was cool. And then, yeah, what else? Cyprus. The first place that
Cyprus.
we went to, we really liked. I don't know if it was just because it was the first place,
Yeah.
who we were with, like the novelty of it. But
Gotcha.
yeah, we loved that. But
Wow.
Yeah, just-
Cyprus, Naples, Morocco, Norway.
Norway.
Sorry, what was that other one that you said?
Oh,
With the Path of the Gods.
oh, that was Italy. Still.
Oh, that's still in
Amalfi
Italy,
Coast,
sorry.
Yeah. And then actually the last one we did a winter trip to Germany.
Oh, is it
over
where the
Christmas.
is the autobahn there?
Yeah. So drove on the autobahn. That was
Which
pretty-
lane did you go on?
slow lane, slow in our Fiat thing. You just see these Audis or whatever just like ripping past.
True.
But yeah, we went there for like just after Christmas. So
Yeah.
oh no, it was for Christmas actually. So it was, and that's the south of Germany. So it was like completely snow covered. Like we went to a frozen lake. And,
Oh wow.
yeah. it
Ice
was-
skating?
Nah, I didn't go ice skating. We attempted to try like that cross country skiing.
Oh, yeah,
Where
yeah.
they're like skiing in the paddocks, but or even snowshoeing. But no, we didn't do anything too intense. It was more just like
Go and take it.
going walks and hikes and stuff like that.
Like
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
Like this, nice and relaxed.
Yeah,
like this.
yeah. Exactly.
Man, awesome. Lots of covered lots of ground in your fella's time with regards to your guys' relationship and travel and that sort of thing. With the engagement, which was last year.
Yep.
After being together for about 7-8 years, I suppose, by that stage, eh?
Yeah.
The one of the natural questions I want to ask is, you fellas spoken about, obviously I know you're focusing on a home, the wedding, family, children.
Yeah, and that was another motivator for coming back, honestly.
Yeah.
Like we want to enter that part of our life,
Yeah,
you know,
awesome.
family and have a home and all that kind of stuff. So
Any preference, any thought or preference on what you'd like to have first when you have a baby?
I don't know. Yeah. No, I want
No?
to say no. I mean, I guess I like the idea of there being an older brother and a younger sister, like a sister having an older brother to protect her or something like that. But no real preference.
No preference.
I feel like I reckon I'm going to have a little bit of a complex if we do have a boy, because I think it's maybe that whole thing of like not having that father figure. So I'm like, oh, okay, I've got to be that person, you know, and like wanting to do a good job at that. So, but we've got lots of nieces and nephews and like love them all. So
I think you figure it out, eh? Like everybody's like, you know, there's no blueprint that comes with it, and based on how you are and my interactions with you, I think you'll be just fine, bro. Plenty of people out there haven't had the I guess fortune to have their dad like similar to me, like just my mum and I and plenty of other people, you know. So you fellas will figure it out and be great parents, no doubt. That's cool to hear. So yeah, family is on the cards. Any idea have you got a number of children that you'd like to have? And you can share with me if you like if Chloe's got a number of children, but have you thought of a number that you'd like to have children's wise?
I think like I mean 3 would be our max, I reckon. I don't know if you'd want to go over 3. I mean, it'd be interesting to your perspective on that, obviously. But I think 2 to 3 is probably like what we'd be aiming for, hoping for. Yeah.
Why do you think maybe 3 maximum in it? Hey mate, morning, and not any more? Why do you?
Well, I mean, this is all purely based on assumption. Yeah. I feel like it's past that number. Obviously, you're going to have to think about what like vehicle you have. Like you're going to need some kind of probably big van or something like that. Your house is probably going to need to be bigger. It feels like it's an expense thing. Like I don't know, past that point maybe it starts to get super expensive and it changes the logistics on it a lot. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good answer.
Nice.
That's sort of how it feels, like it would become too much maybe. I'm not sure.
No, there's nothing. I don't think you'd be alone in that. I think my take is that, again, like with anything, you figure it out. But when we had 3 and then found out that wife was pregnant with our 4th, it's like, by that stage, it's like, this is another one.
Yeah.
And then it was like, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And so, but you're right, there was a logistical part of it because we actually went from a little Honda Prelude. Actually, what vehicle are you fellas running now? You got that? Is that the first vehicle that you have had?
Triton. We that's the first vehicle we got.
Hey.
Sorry. We just got the Ute right now.
What did you have before that? Did you have anything before that?
Yeah, before that we had this little like Suzuki Baleno thing. Which is like a little hatchback.
2-door or still a 4-door?
4-door, but before that Chloe had her Mini, which was a 2-door.
2-door.
And which was fine for just us.
Yeah.
But as soon as you have obviously a third person or 4 people or whatever, it becomes a bit trickier.
And so the Triton that you've got now, is it just that one vehicle or you still got the other little?
No, so we sold that other one before we moved to the UK.
Gotcha.
So when we got back, we've
got that one.
Got that, but that's the thing. When maybe even before having kids, but we'll definitely need to get a second vehicle at some point. Even just a smaller one, just for zipping around town kind of thing, you know. But,
fuel efficiency and all that sort of stuff, eh?
But especially when kids come along, I think when we'll need a couple of vehicles probably.
There's a crack up. No, that's how case. No, cool. All right, good to hear. In terms of that, you fellas have got some. You sound like you do a lot of planning, and I'm guessing. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like with the training, with the scheduling, with eating to a plan, planning out your fella's trip, heading overseas, knowing what you're wanting to do, the podcasting, like just the pathway with psychology, even though you haven't necessarily pulled the trigger on that yet, but who's to say when that will happen?
Yeah, it's something there.
Is that something where does that come from? Like the planning and it sounds quite, which is good, very deliberate, meticulous almost is probably the word I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Where did that come about? Or do you think you just inherently developed that, or something mum showed to her example again? Or?
Well, yeah, probably a bit of a combo, like nature nurture, how do you decipher that exactly? But definitely growing up.
Runners. Morning, eh?
Growing up, this was another thing. I was trying to decide what if I was to talk about one lesson from mum, if I chose that one. But the other one would actually be how on time and focused she was for so many things. Like,
wow,
with her, we were like never late to anything. So that's just ingrained in me. And I assume that's got to be nurture. Maybe by nature would be like that too. But so.
Were there any repercussions if you're like, I know you said you were never late, but was there always like come on, we're going to be late, or was there?
It's definitely like the hurry along, especially getting like one of my first jobs. I worked at my mate's family Chinese restaurant.
Yeah,
and
right.
So that was a time when mum was still giving me rides. I was like 13 or whatever. Yeah. So that was an example of like, we have to leave at least 30 minutes beforehand to get there 10 minutes early. And, so that was like just kind of, I suppose,
nice.
I was brought up. But
is she, sorry to cut you off, what was mum's occupation?
She was a teacher aide and a teacher at school. So she looked after like some special needs kids at daycare.
Oh, wow.
And then one girl she looked after went into, when she started school, mum went into school with her. So wow. But on my mum's side, she's got 3 sisters.
Right.
And then her mum, a lot of them are teachers,
educators,
or daycare teachers. And then my cousins, some of them are now teachers too. So a lot of them,
that makes sense then with the timings and that would be super important for your mum, and just in terms of the people that she's looking after as well. Those are special needs and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I don't know, in terms of like the focus, I feel like I could still be more focused, maybe in hindsight when you break it down and it seems so, I don't know, meticulous or thought out, and there definitely is a degree of that. I still feel like I can always get better at that, but I just feel like, why not try and live sort of intentionally? At least, I could be living more intentionally for sure. Yeah. And probably everyone could. But,
absolutely.
If you're here, and why not give it this chance or the shot to be intentional about it instead of just letting the current take you, because then 10 years is gone. Yeah. And what did you do in that time?
What could you have done?
Yeah. And that was sort of our philosophy about moving too. So often we came back to this idea that this period of time is going to go by anyway. This 2 years is going to go by anyway. Yep. So why not make something of it? Make something that's probably like right now a highlight of your life, instead of just doing the same thing for the next 2 years.
Go big, eh?
Yeah. And even if it's a period of time that sucks, that period of time is going to go by anyway. So yeah.
I love that message, man. That's awesome. That segues quite nicely, you probably don't realize it, but into a thought that I've had sitting in my head in regards to wanting to ask you about, because I know, and I've sort of touched on some of it, but not so directly as what I'm about to now.
Yeah.
You talked about podcasting, and obviously you enjoy it. From my perspective, you correct me if I'm wrong, but what does Cam's ideal, like if you could do anything, you're talking about, just go for it. We're here. Why not make the most of it? Yeah. That if it's a miserable experience in some points, which we all have those, it's going to pass anyway. Yeah. So why not just go big and go after it? What would, for you, and you can take as much time as you like, but what would an ideal day look like for you if you could be doing, whether it's podcasting or whatever, if you could pick and do the thing that you wanted to do, or the things that you wanted to do, and do that every day and wake up each day and be knowing that that's what you're going to get to, or that's what you have the opportunity to do day in, day out. You can obviously include in your sweetheart Chloe and stuff in that process, but what would an ideal day and or week look like, feel like, smell like to you? Like what does that incorporate? Have you ever given that any thought probably first, and second, if you haven't, do you think you'd be able to try to collect some thoughts here and now as I put you on the spot as we do this walk and try to piece that together and this is for what it would be like for Cam Holmes, not for anybody else, but what does that look like, sound like, feel like, etc. for you?
So a really good question. To answer the part about have I done this before? Yeah, for sure. I mean, Chloe, especially like
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, this is
cool.
something maybe we haven't done too deeply actually since we've got back, which is sort of why I feel like I'm not floating a lot, but I feel like I'm floating a little bit. But prior to moving, which is probably a catalyst to us moving, we sort of sit down. It's almost like a vision board kind of thing. Think about what do you want your life to look like. But let's answer that maybe. And I suppose it also depends on the exact time frame of your life you want to zoom in on. But I would say, like, if we were to zoom in on the day specifically, like, I'd want to be living somewhere where you're not surrounded by heaps of other houses, but you're also not too far away. You know, like you're not 2 hours out of the city, but you're not a box stand next to lots of people.
Gotcha. Yeah, nice.
I'd see us having some kind of like little bit of a view from our kitchen window to look out at. You know, nothing extravagant, but something nice. Maybe a nice coffee on the go, and then depending on how old the kids are, kids happy to see you, running up, happy to see you, ideally. Maybe they're having a tantrum too, but kids in there somewhere doing something. And then starting ideally the day with some kind of movement, whether that's maybe I've already got back from a run or something like that. And then for that day, some other movement at some point, whether it's the gym, whatever, some kind of movement, but ideally, and this is the part where I need to put some more thought into, is
I think all of us do.
Like, what do I want to be doing in that day that's my occupation, you know, that, and I want that thing to be like meaningful. I want it to be like mine, for the want of a better word, you know, pursuing something that I want to be pursuing.
100%.
But something that's also creative, you know, bringing in income by doing something that you actually want to be doing, that's also providing value to people, you know. So I think that's the gap for me right now, where I'm like, what is that thing, you know? Which
is that, do you think does podcasting and your interviewing fit into that anywhere, or you're not sure yet? You do that now obviously because you enjoy it, but
and it
does add value,
definitely be part of it, and it adds value. So from that thing, could it be, I don't know, creating a network of coaches, or could it be organizing like trips like this, or you know, so there's like, I got a few different ideas around, but the idea of networking and talking to different people, learning from different people would definitely still be in there. Like, it's something that I genuinely enjoy doing. Ideally, I'd really like to do more in-person episodes. I think you get a lot more out of something like this than talking over a laptop. Obviously, it's beneficial because sometimes people are on the other side of the world, so it's not always feasible. But yeah, does that answer your question?
It does, man. There's lots there, I think, and I like the way you framed it and responded, because it gives not only me, but I think other people that will listen to it go, actually, what does that look like for me? Like, what would I want to do if I could do anything that could generate that sort of thing, add value, create an income, provide for my family, blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff that's important to me and it's fulfilling. Like, what would that be? And I don't know that I've got that sorted out, so I'm always interested in hearing from other people, regardless of their backgrounds and industries or current professions and where they are. What might that be for them? Because I think, you know, like that quote that you shared, that's going to resonate with me in terms of the iterations and, you know, the mishaps and the blink and failings or whatever obstacles, and then just moving forward towards trying to improve that. So I love what you've shared so far, and I do like the way that you package it. So it definitely answers the question. And thank you for sharing that. So
sorry, I did get a little bit distracted.
Have we gone off trail?
Of course, but there wasn't any turn, was there?
I didn't notice any turn.
Let's go have a look.
Let's go back.
Yeah. It only just notified me, so
Oh, did it?
yeah. Off course.
You're going the wrong way.
I didn't see
This
any.
looks like a main trail. I didn't see any
Yeah.
other.
Worst case scenario, we get to the bottom and Chloe gives us a ride back to your car.
Or she goes, no, you bloody,
Yeah.
that's what you get.
You stuffed up.
Yeah, keep walking.
Yeah.
I'll pick you up when you get back to where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. I don't see any turn at all.
Yeah, neither did I. I didn't notice any major turn off. Hello. Next minute we come back and, oh, there it is.
Big
There. Big
intersection.
fork at the road. Yeah.
That's why it's so handy having those notifications on. And like, oh, okay, go off course a little bit. Isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Easy.
Does it tell you how far, how many meters away or whatever, of course, it went?
Yeah, well, I can see us on the map there, but I think I turned off the intersection notification. Like normally it'll tell you when an intersection's coming up.
Oh, okay.
But I think I turned it off because it just kept giving me notifications.
Well, this is, what does it do? Does it just vibrate on your wrist?
That makes it beep.
Gotcha.
So I looked at that before. I was like, oh, what's that?
Well, this is good footage for the for the interview.
Yeah.
Oh, they'd be like, oh, I don't know if I want to go on a walk and talk of that for like, he doesn't even know where he's going.
Yeah.
Like with me, I'd be like, well, hang on. I asked the guest to choose the place.
This is all on me. That's
Yeah, see, good, we got that on camera.
yeah.
It's not my navigation this time, people. Oh, awesome. All right, well, we'll see if there is a major intersection. Like I said, I don't recall seeing one.
Neither. Almost back on the trail now, apparently.
Okay. And what does it
Well,
say?
unless-
It should be.
Imagine if this trail's like real old and no one's even done it.
Oh no. I was going to say, is this?
This one, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It must be like a shortcut kind of way, I think.
Oh, maybe it is.
Oh.
Maybe that one would have still taken us to where.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just easier.
I think that one might be like a longer loop or.
Oh, is it?
I'm not
Maybe
sure.
that's why the trail is nicer or wider.
We're like, there's some backcountry stuff on there.
So anyway, hey, I want to carry back on. You gave a good response in terms of that sort of ideal day and thoughts that have run through your mind. Do you think, maybe not necessarily after today or anything like that, do you think that that's something that you and Chloe would discuss in more detail and consider anytime soon? Like, I think, why do I say that and why do I ask is because in my head, not in my head, I've got a lot of things going on in my head, but I had a conversation with a really good friend. I did a video recently without going into all the details, but he sort of challenged me and reminded me and encouraged me all at the same time
Yeah.
with a conversation. And it's just forced me to be more intentional
Yeah.
and deliberate and focused in
Yeah.
terms of what it is I want to do with this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like. And because I know that that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I know that walk and talks is definitely something that I want to do because I always enjoyed doing the interviews, but I always felt like sitting down at a desk for me and doing them remotely was good, but not as good as what, like getting out, getting my heart rate up a little bit like this,
Yeah.
getting sweaty, having a chat, forgetting that I'm holding the camera,
Yeah. it's
unless
such a
my
good
shoulder,
format.
yeah, unless my shoulder
True.
and hand is getting a little bit sore.
Yeah.
But just hearing people like you just sort of get into a flow and talk and sharing your experience and knowledge and that sort of thing in the hopes of helping somebody else. That's where I was going with this. It's caused me to think a lot more and start to deliberately take more action, I guess,
Yep.
sooner rather than later, rather than just constantly, keep planning.
Yeah.
So for you and Chloe, do you think that's, and or maybe it's something that you're already doing? Is that something that you're looking at and or already doing, or do you think that that's something, maybe not necessarily because of this conversation, but something that you would be looking at doing to start being, I think I heard you say, being more intentional, being more deliberate?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're being super intentional right now
That's awesome.
with certain things, like
Yep.
wanting to buy a house and all that.
Yeah.
So the thing we're not being super intentional with is like, what do we want to be doing? You know, in
gotcha.
terms of an occupation or a profession
Yep.
for ourselves, like business ideas. Like we're fortunate enough to have jobs that we at least sort of enjoy,
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, so I guess part of it is we're being partly intentional with things like buying a house and what does that look like for our future. But
And that's a great thing, right? Like that's pretty awesome.
yeah, but we could certainly be more intentional. What do we want to be doing for our occupation? So yeah, definitely. Like I think, and it also feels like we can be so distracted in our day to day, right? Like it's
Yep.
easy to not have those kind of conversations.
I hear you.
Yeah, this is surprisingly technical, this little one.
Oh, that's what I'm looking at too. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, that's okay. Because when I do the editing, it'll just be on your back. the video footage. Yeah, cool. Okay, so you feel like you could be, but at the moment, I guess, like you've shared in other parts of this discussion so far, and you're sharing your thoughts, it depends on what phase, I suppose, you're at, and what stage of life, etc. Like this is a pretty important time for you and Chloe in terms of property, the cost of living, thinking of family, obviously the wedding, and then thinking of family and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's lots to factor in. Is it something though for you? So sounds like you've got a job that you both enjoy.
Yeah.
To a degree, but it sounds like, and I think wouldn't be too dissimilar to a lot of people, it's not your dream occupation or what you see yourself doing long term. Would that be fair? Or?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Like when we were personal training, we were effectively running our own businesses, being contracting PTs. And I thought when I started that I would just have my own thing from then on.
Yep.
But then obviously COVID and stuff kind of changed that landscape. So opted for more of a job security.
Yep.
Can work from home.
Which
Can't
is
be
smart,
impacted by a global pandemic.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But that landscape's obviously changed and we still have this desire to be wanting to do something.
Yeah, awesome.
For ourselves. Like that feels like we're being pulled towards. It's more of a matter of like what does that actually look like tangibly,
In keeping with cost of living and everything else.
All the other
and,
factors.
Yeah. Lots to take in. So definitely not an easy thing to do. Well, look at us, we're both good.
Slippery.
Good thing. Well, you didn't slip actually. I did just then. But
I've even got the trail shoes on. You got the flat bottom shoes on.
My flat, used for everything shoes. These ones. I actually have got some Solomon hiking ones at home, but I didn't think to bring those on this trail.
Yeah, I have some boots too. But I'm like, I kind of like the trail shoes most of the time.
Yeah,
a bit lighter and stuff. But
in case we have to run, in case the Bigfoot comes out.
Exactly. I definitely didn't think this trail was. This is part of the trail I haven't done. Last time we took that gravel trail all the way down, but I think that's the one that does the
big loop,
longer loop, or it doesn't even go back to the car park. I think that one goes down to the pony.
Oh, right. Ends up somewhere else.
That would be a little bit off course.
Yeah, all good. Is your Garmin saying we're on track now, is it?
Yep.
Oh,
we're on track. I wonder how long we've done. We've got 1K remaining.
Really?
Yep.
Man, it's gone by quick. Yeah. I don't know how long. I don't even know what the time is because I haven't had a look at it, but I've been enjoying this. Anyway, I want to come back to, let's change tact for a little bit because I've heard the stuff there. I think that'll give enough for people to think about in terms of, am I being deliberate? Am I being intentional? Is there stuff I could be doing more? And maybe it's breaking it down. Okay, we want to have a family or we want to get married or we want to find a place or get a car or whatever, start a business, etc. But I want to jump back into the training. Like you spoke about the PT. You and Chloe were you doing that together? Was it your own PT business? And were you doing that out of gyms? Like were you renting space or whatever it's called?
Yeah, so we were PTs at Les Mills. In town. So I was at Lambton Quay and at Taranaki Street.
Yep.
We were both just contractors there. So you pay the gym rent, and then it's up to you to
get your own clients
and your clients pay you
Yep.
for your time. So it's effectively running your own business out of the gym.
Did you take classes like body pump and body combat and all that sort of stuff?
No, we were very much not class kind of people.
Then, PT specific, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
We would do partake in some mobility classes and stuff. No, I never really got into any kind of group fitness.
Yeah,
It was more just like heavily based around weight training, you know, because
gotcha.
at that time we were so into the bodybuilding. That was the context we were in. So we thought that was the best kind of training anyone can be doing, you know,
Yep.
which is sort of, that's not entirely untrue, but it's kind of morphed into more
Yeah.
training styles since then, you know.
And who had more clients, you or Chloe?
Oh, I feel like I want to say Chloe did.
Yeah.
I feel like she was like definitely hustling a lot harder than me. Like, for added context to that, was when I was finishing my psychology degree. So
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
like my aim was, I thought it would be so cool if I could finish like my psychology degree and also
yeah.
be getting an income from something I want to be doing.
Yep.
So yeah, that was sort of like where I was at. So training people and doing my degree at the same time. Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Who knows? Maybe you might be a psych one day with an SF unit or NZSA or something.
Yeah. And again, that's that life experience thing, eh? Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know something like that's probably even possible until you like meet people and learn.
Look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And so with the training and the PT and that sort of stuff and where you're at now, like what are you focused on with your training? Are you still playing volleyball?
No, I haven't played volleyball for a little while.
Not even social?
Nah, not even socially. I tried when I first moved down to Wellington to continue it, but nah, I didn't really. It became a bit too hard basket. Once when you're at school, I reckon sport's so easy to partake it.
That's true.
And then as soon as you're out, there's way more logistics involved in like
finding
a team and getting to trainings and stuff. But nah, for me now, it's more just like weight training and running. Are my two biggest things.
How many kilometers you clocking up with your running each week?
Well, I've sort of been coming back from injury. But now I'm back up to, like, I've done 24k this week.
Nice. What was the injury? Sorry.
Ironically, they kind of like rolled my ankle a little bit. Like, I rolled my ankle real bad when we were just on this like chill walk with my mum.
Oh, right.
Out Market Beach, and then I was like, oh, it'll just be a little sprain, it'll be fine. But
it was worse.
Yeah, it was worse than I thought.
So you chose a great place for us to come do this walk today.
Yeah. No, I thought we were going to be walking down the gravel path. That's why we were walking down there. I was like, oh, this is easy now.
Well, even when I saw the image that you sent, I was like, oh, this fella's taking me like we're going hunting or something. That's why I wore the smock. I was like, blend in case you see some animals.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely haven't done this loop before, so this is interesting.
Good. Well, we have now.
Yep.
So yeah, lifting, running, and so how many do you have? You've done 24Ks this week.
Yeah.
Running wise, like, are you running every day, or are you running 2-3 times a week to clock up that amount? And is that the set number that you're working on at this stage, or is that just a number that popped up?
Well, yeah, I'm slowly increasing it each week, but at the moment, I've just, because I've started to ramp up my running again, kind of like playing around with my weight training split. But
yeah, gotcha.
I want to be running 3 days a week, like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Yeah.
So I did my run yesterday because I thought, probably don't do this 10k run in the same day. But yeah, weights 4 days and then running 3 days.
Nice.
At the moment.
So essentially some movement every day, eh?
Yeah.
7 days a week. And so you ran 3 times a week this week to clock up those 24 clicks?
Yeah.
Nice.
So normally I'll do Saturday is a long run.
Yeah.
But so I started off like hardly anything. It was like maybe 12Ks a week or something, just really like slowly introducing it again. And then I kind of work on sort of a 10% rule, try not to increase the mileage by more than 10% a week.
Nice.
Ideally. So, next week maybe it'll be more like 25K.
Yeah.
Just in a way that's like manageable.
Sustainable, manageable. Yeah, not too hard on the joints and the ankle. Mind you, I don't know about this. This is probably a good workout for the ankle today.
Stuff is pretty technical.
Thanks for this.
Yeah.
Maybe I might need to add a disclaimer next time I'm inviting people, or next time we catch up again, and be like,
do the trail before you invite me on it.
And or can you make sure it's on a nice defined trail, like that gravel one that we were on was pretty nice. I was living the good life walking down that.
We should have just done the 14K.
Yeah.
Might have been quicker.
safer. Put it in safer.
Yeah, this is
But
very
yeah.
steep.
No, that's cool. Yeah. Can't ask a question right now because I've got to negotiate these
Focus on
areas. Yeah, I've
top
got to
wall, yeah.
focus right now. Walking and talking and
I wonder if
Chewing
anyone
gum?
even does this track.
say again.
I wonder if anyone even does this track.
Looking at it and the foliage, it doesn't look like it's very well used, bro.
Nah,
People probably going, oh, those two Muppets
Yeah.
up to.
we're pioneers.
Yeah. And so your training, like your lifting, you said bench press is probably one of your favorite lifts at the moment.
At the
like,
moment,
depending,
yeah.
usually deadlift, bench press.
Yeah.
So why bench press? Are you working specifically on improving that? And
Yeah.
the typical testosterone-filled male question: what do you bench?
Oh, well, that's a loaded question.
I tell you, it's a heck of a lot more than me.
What way do we want to go here?
I'm going to be almost sitting down on my backside to slide down this thing, Sam, looking at it.
This is getting a bit. We should have just taken the gravel path.
I'm glad that I've got this camera and that I can edit it later to just be pointing at you.
Yeah.
So they're not looking at me sliding down.
Sorry about this.
All good. The loaded question. What do you bench?
So how much do I bench?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done a 1 rep max in a while,
All right.
but the other day I got 2 reps at 130,
Oh, bloody
and I
hell.
reckon I don't want to blame Chloe, but I was going for a 2x2, and she grabbed it on my first set on the second rep. But the miscommunication was I went like, no, like don't spot me. And she thought I meant like, no, I can't do it. So she lifted it up. So I
Bless
can
her.
only claim the
Bless
2
her.
at 130, but I reckon I could have got a 2x2 at 130.
Nice. 130. Jeepers.
But I would like to get 140 just because it's the 3 plates.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. The 3 wheels. Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
What are you weighing at the moment, Cam, if you don't mind?
I'm around 90.
Wow.
I don't weigh
That's
myself
strong, huh?
super regularly, but either 89, 91, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
somewhere around there. I've trimmed down a little bit, so maybe just under
Yep.
90. Yeah,
Nice. 90 kegs. 130 for at least 2.
yeah.
Probably more in the tank if you're doing pushing out 2. We'll forgive Chloe because she was protecting her sweetheart from
She didn't want
near
me to
death.
die.
Yeah. So we'll forgive her for that.
Yeah.
And so with that, with benching, training, lifting in general, any other specific goal? Like, you're working up to 140 on the bench.
Yeah.
Any other specific goals? And talk us through, how are you going about increasing, improving, structuring, programming to achieve
Yeah.
some of those gains?
Well, I'm always like got my squats dead and bench in there to some degree, you know, like I'm always wanting to improve on those ones.
Yep.
Um,
Is that from a powerlifting perspective? Were you competing in powerlifting as well?
No, but that's kind of something in the back of my mind. Like I've spoken to a lot of powerlifters on the podcast,
Yep.
like top powerlifting coaches and stuff. So that's something that I could potentially dabble in one day.
Yep.
I haven't yet, but yeah, I just like the idea of getting strong at those ones, eh?
Yeah, nice.
So I run those more like a powerlifting split, where I do like a 3x5 one week and a 3x3 the other week. And
Yep.
So, and then I might include something like a drop set or whatever on one of the days, but I run them more like a powerlifting kind of split instead of bodybuilding, like sets of 10 or 12 or whatever.
Yep.
All sub-maximal kind of
Gotcha.
sets to get stronger.
Do you usually have Chloe there spotting you? Are you usually training together, or was that just because you knew you were going to be going pretty heavy on that bench that particular time?
Yeah, we try and train together like when we can. I'd say most of our sessions,
Oh, nice.
we get in together, fortunately. Like we train ideally on a lunchtime. We have been getting our trainings in lately,
Yep.
which tends to work usually if we're in town or at home at the same time. Look at this.
Bro. Your choice of routes
Who chose this?
is amazing.
Who chose this track?
Yeah.
I thought this was just going to be a gentle walk in the park and not be that down.
Well,
Like, oh yeah, we're on a flat gravel path all the way down. It'll be fine.
I think maybe I'm probably not being as clear or as what I think I am when I'm saying, yeah, this walk and talk. Maybe I need to add in disclaimers to my guests and say, hey, I'm
Be a
not.
beach or a footpath.
Yeah. I'm not looking to roll my or break my leg on these walk and talks. Otherwise, I end up being a walk and blink and rescue call.
And bring a PLB or anything.
Yeah. That's it. But no, that's cool. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, you usually use your times at work or lunch break. Sorry.
Yeah. So
To train?
typically, if we're working from home, we'll drive down to the gym, or if we're working in the office,
Yep.
we will go and train at lunchtime. So yeah, we get probably the majority of our sessions together. I'd
Nice.
say. Yeah.
And is it one session a day you do, or a couple, like a morning and an afternoon sort of?
Yeah, if I run,
Yep.
so on say a Monday, I do like my recovery type run.
Yep.
And train legs. Tuesday, I do just push.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, this is what I'm still deciphering now. I've literally just started this new split, so I'm still figuring it out. But
Gotcha.
on a Wednesday, I've got like my tempo kind of fast run. So I think I might just keep that as a rest day from weights.
Yeah.
Because then the next day, I've got my pull day, which is like a heavy deadlift kind of day. So
Yep.
and then Friday, this is a day I'm still trying to decide on, but I think I'm going to do that as like a full body kind of day.
Yeah, nice.
Just a bit of a combination of stuff, but like the legs, the push and the pull are the main staple
Yep.
sessions that I've got. This is
Yeah.
trusting in the traction on these shoes.
Yeah. This is a technical piece. So any silence in the break in conversation is because we're negotiating some treacherous terrain at the moment. Thanks to Cameron's choice of walk location. Thank you, bro.
Hey, no worries.
I can't thank you enough.
I wanted this to be a workout at the same time.
It is. It's a physical and a mental workout for me right now.
I feel like this is one of those ones where the shortcut is actually more complicated than the long way.
Yeah.
I was
Imagine. Sorry, carry on.
like, a 7K loop is better than a 10K loop, but
Depending on the terrain.
Yeah,
eh?
maybe the 10K loop on a footpath might have been easier to negotiate.
Imagine because when we connect to go for this little pack stomp,
Yeah.
imagine if we came here to do this with the jerry cans.
Oh man.
This will definitely be a miserable experience.
Oh, yeah. So we think it's hard now.
Yeah.
We don't have heavy packs or anything. Maybe the only silver lining would be having boots on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crack
man.
up. Anyway, where were we? We're talking about your tinkering with the splits and the
Yeah.
Friday, probably or would you say more
Like
of a full body?
transition, yeah. Because I was doing weight 5 days a week, but now I'm thinking with the running 3 days, I don't know, allowing the body enough time to recover
Yep.
from it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay. And do you use other recovery type protocols, sauna, cold plunge, any of that sort of stuff? Oh no,
Oh no, what's that?
that's a tripod,
Oh,
little mini tripod. Give me that, thank you.
holy heck,
Is that
man.
kids seat?
Yeah.
Is that a waterfall or something?
I think that's the dam.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What I call a dam. Sorry
What I
about
call a
this.
dam.
I didn't realize this path was so treacherous.
We should have brought. When I was a kid, we used to have old cardboard boxes, and we used to slide down the hills, on the grass hills,
Might have
and
worked a little
the
bit better, eh?
yeah, and the hills behind our place. The only issue was sliding right into all the cow pat that was on the hills, and going back smelling like. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And then once it got on one of you or one of your cousins or your friends, then
Yeah.
you let rip and just picked it up and threw it at your mates that were still clean. So by then you were done and
You're
dusted.
all covered in
Yeah.
it.
If I'm covered in it, you're getting covered
We're all
in
in this together.
it. Hard case.
Oh yeah, I think this must link up to surely it must link up to a more relaxed path.
A better path, you reckon?
Yeah,
I don't know that I trust you, Ken.
I wouldn't either.
I like how you've chosen the path though that this part at least anyway that you haven't been on, and therefore we're experiencing it together.
Yeah, that's good. A novel experience for both of us.
Yeah, I've had a couple of slips
Yep.
and tumbles so far on this. One was very early into the walk on the first half,
Yeah.
and then
Now, at least a couple on the way down because of this blinking obstacle course that you've got us on. Oh, look at that
This
bridge.
looks great.
That looks fantastic.
Try not to slip over right before you get there.
If only those that may be watching or still watching this part of the interview could experience what we are right now.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I take some images of and share the location of this place so people can,
It's an adventure.
yeah, they can come and have an adventure.
Wow. All right.
Oh, look at that. You know, I bet I'm starting to wonder by the looks of this gravel path if it just came all the way around if we had to stayed on it.
I reckon you're right.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
That's good. Hey, mate.
Oh,
Trail runners. Look at this. Isn't this much better?
wow, that's lovely.
Are we on the right path? You sure we don't need to carry on up through there?
Yeah, I think we
Over
do
there
a river
somewhere?
crossing.
Yeah.
Don't use the bridge.
Yeah. The Garmin's saying do not use the bridge.
Yeah. No, so it's all right. And then we sit back up that way.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh, that was not sure if that was a shortcut or not, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
didn't-
don't shortcut
yeah,
either.
I didn't see that on the reviews. So how I find these trails, I look on All Trails, which
Yep.
is an app.
Yep.
I'll look at the reviews and stuff, but I don't remember seeing reviews of a steep, unwalkable pathway on the way back up. Oh, look,
Oh, look at that.
there's the dam.
That's the dam, hey? Nice. Oh, well, here's the voices that we heard earlier. I'll take a footage from up here. And I'll come this way because I'll be able to take a photo on here
cool.
and get the dam in the background.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah, it's the Koro Dam.
Koro Dam.
So if you follow that, you get Pony.
Oh, okay. People don't go swimming in there? In that little area? Not that you know of.
Probably could.
It looks inviting.
Yeah. Maybe in summertime.
Oh man. So do you have a gym at home?
No, we don't. But that, actually, if you're going back to that visualization kind of piece, like, what do I
Are
see?
you sure we don't go out this way?
Well, we could. I think we actually loop back around with the other shortcut.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would definitely love to have a garage with a gym set up, you know.
So what would be the items that you would have in your gym set up at home?
First
What does
one,
that look like?
you'd have to have some kind of squat rack, power rack kind of set up, because that's obviously so universal.
Yep.
Bench press. I think you just start off with like a solid free weight setup.
Yep.
Like your barbells, your dumbbells, kettlebells.
Yep.
And then start to expand.
Do you run bumper plates or do you run metal plates?
Oh,
Powerlifting, clean,
Yeah.
the plate.
I do like that sound.
Yeah.
And when we first moved back, we lived in Auckland for a bit.
Yep.
And we trained at this gym called Counties Fitness in Manukau.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
I was going to say, is that in like Manukau, Pukekohe sort of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Manukau, and they had all the powerlifting plates, you know, so they're 25 kilos, which are like a centimeter wide kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you're deadlifting 140 or 180 and it looks like nothing, you know.
Yeah.
But that sound is quite cool.
It is.
Yeah. But no, we'd probably go for the bump plates.
Bumper
That probably practically makes more sense. So
Yeah. So in your gym, you've got the squat rack, free weight stuff.
Yeah.
What else?
I guess after that you would expand into some kind of cable setup, right? Like a lat pull down kind of combo thing where you could use it for your pull downs or your push downs or your curls or whatever, like probably a 2 cable system sort of setup.
Nice. Yep.
And then no, beyond that, like that's a pretty solid setup.
You wouldn't have a treadmill or anything?
With
Just
that. Yeah, true actually. The cardio equipment, like a treadmill and something like a rower.
rower? Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Just for those days where you might want to be closer to home with the kids.
Yeah,
and eventually have kids.
yeah, true. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you could have a full gym setup. Like, how far do you want to take it? But
Yeah.
yeah, we'd love to have some kind of
Set up like that.
So you got
some
to
weights.
set up at your place, right?
Yeah. The old,
Like a
the old tread.
outdoor setup. Hey?
Yeah. It used to all be in the garage in Perth.
Yeah.
So it didn't have all the rust that it has on it now,
Yeah.
thanks to the Wellington weather.
Yeah.
Actually, some of that Pukekohe weather as well, because we brought it over from
No
Perth
way.
and it was outside there too. Some of it, not all of it.
Yeah.
And then, it's definitely accumulated a lot more rust
Yeah.
on it since it's been here, but it all still works.
Yeah.
Cable still works well, and I've just found over the years it's been really nice to have that flexibility. Like I was saying, like the times, not necessarily because the weather's too hot or been ugly or whatever, but just to be at home. The kids can see you training.
Yeah.
They see my wife and I
Yeah.
training. She does her thing. We don't really train together. We tried way back when.
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, she's not, you know, she was quite strong, and she was doing some lifting, and you know, when you're with the boys, you're like, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
And she was lifting, I think she was pulling maybe 110, 120 on a deadlift
Oh, yeah.
on a particular day,
That's awesome.
which was, you know, for her, and she could do it. But as she started lifting, and I was like, yeah, that's it. Come on, babe. And then she's like, just started cracking up and dropped away. She says,
Oh, no.
I can't do this when you're here. So I was like,
Ruining your
buddy.
vibe.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you train by yourself. So, yeah, I think it's better. I train by myself. You do your training.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't train again for that reason.
Yeah.
But just it's been nice to have that flexibility to train, be at home, in and around her and the kids.
Yeah.
But probably more so trying to instill in that in the children. So
Yeah. Being
to
that role model.
understand. Yeah.
Is that your daughter? I saw a pull-up journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man. Going from
nothing.
no pull-ups to how many was she?
So she can do 4.
Wow.
Yeah. So and
That's impressive, man.
on her way to try to get to 10.
Yeah.
Chipping away. So yeah, it has been, but it took some, like the older kids have been around it a lot more, and dare I say they got,
You're not going to believe this.
we're up the trail.
I wonder if we just... This one said it goes to Oakley Street, though, eh?
Oh, I don't know. Did it?
It did at the sign.
Up to you. As long as Chloe's all right. Is it 11:30?
Yeah.
9, 10, 11? Oh, yeah, it's only 2.5 hours.
What's going on there? Not discarded.
I don't mind, bro. Whatever you...
Oh,
your
let's just
call.
pull
This
out
is
phone.
your location.
Yeah, man.
Because you notice how I'm just like trying to keep myself completely out of the... So you can't say, oh, Joe chose that route.
Oh,
Oh, there we are.
maybe it's right. Maybe we are, of course.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Because that's the car
That
park
is-
just across to the
Yeah.
like 1 o'clock,
Just
2
up
o'clock.
here, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's
How did
probably
we miss
taking
that?
on some... I don't know, though. Let's have a look.
Maybe it's just wanting us to take the scenic route again.
Probably, honestly.
This has been a really good test and challenge for my camera manipulation and
Yeah.
holding. We'll see how
You're doing
steady
a
it
good
is.
job, honestly.
Yeah, we'll soon see. It might just be images of your feet as and our audio.
I'm falling in.
Yeah. Me slipping over where I was supposed to edit that part out, but I just get
We
me
can
sliding.
put some B-roll of the view or something. Yeah,
Actually, that's a good
job.
point. Yeah. Let's just do that.
I mean, I reckon we're on the right track, to be honest.
I didn't see it again, mind you. I didn't see that other trail
To be fair, actually. Oh, yeah, this would have.
loops around.
Yeah. I wonder if we stick
Stay on this trail and just come around. Okay.
Because there's that one, but I think we've learned maybe the watch doesn't want us to go on the nice path. This one looks
tricking
like
us.
it goes back to our destination up here, so
Yeah. Look. Okay.
I like the look of this path. Though.
I like the look of it too.
No more shortcuts.
No more
We'll
shortcuts.
take those slightly more scenic route.
I'd say I think we should stay on this one just so you don't injure your ankle.
That's true, man.
So I stop slipping on my backside. That's more like
Yeah,
it.
it's so I don't slip over.
Yeah,
it.
So that I want to look after my guests.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Safety. Yeah. I didn't sign any kind of waiver before I did this.
Actually, now that you brought that up,
You didn't
Yeah.
sign any kind of waiver.
no, I didn't. But you had a much more friendly environment.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Left side hazards.
Yeah, way less hazards.
Had to
Okay,
deal with some power cuts. So
that's it.
not too hazardous there.
We'll move past these people and then I'll start yapping away again. Oh yes.
Hi there.
Hey.
Oh no, I can't see.
Yeah. I think you've made a good call, Cam.
Yeah.
Sticking with this.
Yeah. That's
Route.
nice.
Yeah. As otherwise, I probably would just be behind you
Yes.
and just filming your calves and the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah. Just look at my bum for the whole video.
Actually, crop it in on that and just like,
Yeah. Zoom in.
they'll be like, what the hell sort of video is this?
Yeah.
anyway, we were talking about the training.
Yeah.
I was doing a little bit.
All those pull-ups.
Yeah, the daughter's pull-ups. And I suppose with you, are you working with clients? So are you still doing PT as well, part-time?
Nah,
Oh.
I did PT a little bit when I left the gym. I then started at another smaller gym,
Right.
where the payment model was better. So I was only
Yep.
paying when I was training people there.
Gotcha.
But then doing the 9 to 5 plus training people plus paying to train, it
Yeah.
became a lot of time for not much
Gotcha.
return.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's when the podcast idea sort of kicked off.
Nice.
Okay, this one-on-one thing isn't really what I want to do now.
Yeah.
How could I still provide value without it having to be on a one-to-one sort of capacity?
Yeah. One to many right now
Yeah. So
instead.
and get experts on who we can discuss their field,
Oh,
and then they can share, their experiences, their knowledge, and
Thank
people
you.
can listen. And
I like how you said that.
oh,
Get experts on. It's like,
oh, yeah. You're assuming you're one of those.
oh, damn. It's right. I can edit that.
Yeah.
And then I'll add in some B-roll footage. Yeah, I like getting experts on, and then I'll cut to a scene where you're interviewing me. You're like, well, check out this guy. Expert B-roll. Yeah, thumbs down. Okay, no, but that's cool. So yeah, shifting into that, that's what sort of spawned some of that. And the podcast sounds busy. You got a few, like you said, you got potty tomorrow.
Yeah.
Any chance of a inside scoop of who it is? Not that this will be up, this
Yeah,
probably won't
true.
be up until late next week.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Tomorrow, it's penciled in. He's aiming to drive down from Palmy in time.
wow.
So if it doesn't work this time, we'll reschedule it. But
Yeah, that's cool.
his name's Joseph, and he's got a YouTube
What
channel.
a great name.
Yeah, hey, great name. Yeah. A YouTube channel, and he's into tramping and hiking. So
Oh, hunting and all that sort of stuff too.
yeah, I don't know if he hunts.
Okay.
I don't think he's got hunting videos, but yeah. So he's a tramper.
Nice.
So he's done a lot of the ranges like Tararuas or the Ruahenes or
Wow.
Ruapehu, or so. Thought it'd just be cool to get him on to.
Yeah.
I like this kind of stuff, so and he makes content. So, but
Nice. How did you come across him?
then just kind of browsing YouTube.
Nice.
I saw I think the first one I saw was him and the Tararuas trying to find this little 2-man bivvy kind of hut.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds interesting. So yeah, watched that and then watched a few more and reached out.
Oh, cool. What's his do you know what his YouTube channel is?
Yeah, I think it's the Wayfarer NZ.
The Wayfarer
Yeah.
NZ. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going to check him out and have a look.
And then there's this other New Zealand guy who's just started making content, and he's a pilot. And I came across his first video where he flew from Wellington into the Nelson Lakes region, went for a trail run, and then flew back.
Wow.
Wow, that's a cool video idea.
Holy heck. What does he do for work?
I think he's
Flies planes.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, no wonder.
yeah. So
Jeez.
yeah. So
How good is that?
yeah, might get him on at some point.
Awesome.
That's penciled in, and then a couple of other people who are penciled in. So
Yeah. Oh man, that's so cool to hear.
yeah.
Like the hustle that goes into that, the research, all that stuff that you've spoken about already, and then seeing that come to life
Yeah.
is pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Inspiring, I know, not only for me, but I think for other people. Like I said, there's been a couple of people that are looking at starting up their podcast. I said, hit me up when you've got it going, because I subscribed to their channel already. And they said, oh, it's not going to be on this one.
Yeah.
It'll be on another one.
Yeah.
So definitely keen to support their journey. And I think, when people are comfortable enough or see somebody else like yourself doing something, it gives them confidence too. To go, man, oh, well, to basically just start the iterations, don't worry about being perfect, etc.,
Yeah.
and get after it. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, man.
You just got to know it's not going to be perfect. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
ever going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Right. And what does that
Is
even
there such a
mean?
thing, eh? Yeah.
It's just try and get better each time. As long as you do that,
Yeah.
nothing comes from nothing, eh? But you don't know
100%.
what doors open up. Like even us doing this today
Yeah.
was because we're trying this content creation thing. you
I'll
know?
say.
You build connections.
Well, I consider myself an amateur. You maybe,
me too.
you did
Definitely still
couple of amateurs giving it a crack.
Yeah, that's it.
And, win, lose or draw, the lessons that you and I, or that we learn from it, and hopefully anybody watching in the process, that they can take away and apply to their own situation.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Is that some more voices? No.
So nice. We're really at the top now.
This is definitely a good trail walk.
Yep. Oh, yep.
I'm going to definitely have a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Next time I catch up with you.
It was definitely more hardcore than I thought it was going to be. I thought on the way back down, it was that gravel path that we've taken before. Probably could have looked at all trails to see, like, okay,
Which
the
one?
blue one just loops around. Might be funny for the video.
Yeah, definitely. It will be funny. I will put in footage of me slipping on my backside.
Yeah. That can be your hook on one of your
Yeah.
You're dropping up.
How to move like a ninja through the bush.
Like in SAS.
Yeah. Move like a retired SAS veteran. Blinking tips up. Okay.
How many more walk and talks have you kind of scheduled? I saw you posted a few on the gram, eh?
Yeah. So obviously still got to get back to Janaya.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let him get over that one. Because you follow him too, eh?
Yeah.
How much of a beast is that guy, eh? Like,
Honestly,
just for a second, I will come to talking about it. But how did you come across him?
I think it must have just like, I think it was because I follow the Australian strength coach. And I think he was coaching
The
Janaya.
bald guy? Like the...
Yeah. Then I saw Janaya. This was a few years ago when he was like fools of powerlifting.
400 kgs,
Yeah.
80s and all that.
Yeah, so I followed his journey into his more hybrid. Like now he obviously runs and stuff and does his like Zerka squats and all that.
Oh, that's crazy.
The challenges that he does. Yeah.
And he said, he looks like, I reckon I can do that. Neck minute. It's like 2 times the weight. Or...
Really? Yeah, so no, I've been following him for a little bit.
Is he somebody that you would interview?
Yeah, for sure. He's
Nice.
definitely someone I'd be keen to chat to.
He's a beautiful person, man.
Yeah.
He's a really good down-to-earth guy. Like, you would get on super well with him.
Yeah. I bumped into him in a pick and save.
Oh, there you go.
This was like, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. And him and his partner, he's such a nice guy in person as well.
Yeah, humble, quiet guy, strong as heck.
Yeah.
Very mobile.
Yep.
People may not know if they haven't seen him roll or do jiu-jitsu and anything on the mats.
Of course, yeah.
Extremely fluid and mobile, and just terrible to try to grapple with.
Have you watched the Traders? The New Zealand Traders?
I haven't. He's on that, eh?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Traders, ERS.
Traitors.
Oh, traitors.
Yeah.
What is that about?
Traitor.
I've seen. Is it like Survivor or something?
No, so it's like we got into it in the UK. I don't know. I feel like it's originally a UK program, but anyway. But there's a bunch of people go to this castle, and then you got.
Hey, mate. Hey, guys. Castle?
Yeah, this is the one in Scotland.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They go to this big house down south. But anyway, there's faithful and there's traitors.
Yeah.
And the faithful have to try and figure out who the traitors are. Because if there's any traitors left at the end of the game, they get all the money, which could be, I think it was like 75k or something.
Oh, wow.
In the New Zealand one. So the traitors get to murder every evening. So vote someone off. And then in the
Heck, how many
evenings-
people start this thing?
I think there's like 20 or something.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
a lot. And then every evening there's this thing called a round table where you could get voted off.
Right.
So everyone gets to vote for someone who hopefully is a traitor.
Yeah, and not one of the faithful.
Exactly. But
Does the audience, do you know who the faithful and the traitors are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know the whole time. So when they're making, like a traitor's making an alliance with the faithful and be like, I'm 100% faithful, I'd never do that to you. You're like, oh.
The spidey senses are tingling away.
So it's a really cool show. We watched there's a few UK ones, and we're actually surprised at how good the New Zealand one was.
Yeah, right.
I thought,
so it's finished?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Episode, like the last episode recently just came out. So, but you watch it for free on 3 on demand.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a good show, man. Really good.
Well, and Jania's on there.
Yeah.
Is it spoiler alert if you share what happens or what he was, or if it is,
well,
don't worry.
it might be a spoiler for you.
Oh, I don't mind.
Well, he was a faithful.
No doubt.
Yeah. But then
Did he win?
Nah.
Oh,
Yeah.
stink.
I won't give away too many spoilers, but
Okay.
yeah. Nah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Did the faithful win in the end? Oh,
No, that's probably a really big spoiler, but
no, that's all right. I don't. I'm one
nah,
of those
they
guys who
didn't.
likes to know the end.
unfortunately, yeah. I know what I'm getting in for here.
Yeah, yeah. I love to. Same with like the All Blacks.
Yeah.
They're playing. I will not watch the highlights if I know we lost.
Really?
Yeah, like nah, that's not a
No
highlight.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the low light.
It's like the highlight will be for the opposition watching me watch the
Yeah.
highlights that we lost
Yeah,
and me
yeah.
complaining and moaning.
Exactly. True. But yeah, worth watching, and the UK ones. Yeah.
Right, okay, traitors.
Yeah, traitors. Yeah.
All right, I'll have a look at that. Does Janiyah nah, I would assume he conducts himself well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure. Definitely.
My man. That's awesome. Traders, eh? Holy heck. We spoke. Is this the car park we're coming up to?
I hope so. I want to say yes.
What is that sign?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just a poison
Yeah.
sign.
Nah, it should be.
Oh wow. What's your time?
In total, well, it's 10 to 12 now.
10 to 12 right now.
Yep.
It's nearly 3 hours then.
Oh yeah, total time 2:42. I paused it when
Wow.
we were at the top though.
Oh yeah,
I was
okay.
like,
I didn't pause mine. I kept it going. Wow, man. Oh, I haven't even finished on the stuff that there's still more questions and things. But I think if you're okay, now that you know not to choose a route like this again, or if you do, let's stay on the footpath.
yeah. Well,
I don't mind if it's 14 Ks. This is our car park. But what an awesome time, man.
Oh,
I really enjoyed this,
again,
bro.
man.
Far
So
out.
much fun.
I'm nice and sweaty, so I won't get in too close.
Yeah, no, you're
But final comments from you in terms of, I think we've spoken about some key topics which will hopefully resonate with people. Getting started, hopefully they'll go back and have a look. Have you got any thoughts or any takeaways from you from this walk and talk that either you'll reflect on or either that you'll look to implement or that may be of, say, words of encouragement to anybody that might have a watch or listen to this?
Yeah, I think probably the biggest theme has been, or biggest takeaway for me is like a reminder to be more intentional, you know? I think there's probably a spectrum too, like you can always be more intentional, I'd say.
Yep.
But like maybe this could be the catalyst for me and Chloe to really, and I think like now that we're back, we're kind of settled. Yeah, we want to do the house thing, but like
Yeah.
I think, okay, now we're back in routine. What do we want to do?
That's awesome.
So that's probably like been a big takeaway.
Awesome, man. That's definitely been a takeaway for me. And as well as the, would you mind quoting that quote again about the iterative
progression is better than delayed perfection.
iterative progression is better than delayed progression. Take that down, write it
Perfection.
down. Oh, better iterative progression is better than delayed perfection.
Yeah.
What did I say? Delayed progression.
Yeah.
Delayed
Close enough.
perfection. Bloody hell.
Nice.
I better write that down. I can go back and note that down.
Put it
Maybe
on
I'll
the
put it
wall
up on my
somewhere.
wall. Yeah, at home.
yeah.
But I appreciate you,
Cool.
brother.
Hey, appreciate
Thank you once
too,
again,
man.
eh?
Thank you so much. Bro.
Thank you. And I'll reach out to you again and make sure you choose us a better route.
Yeah.
Yeah, a way better. I'm
I'll
sure.
do a longer, more gentle route.
Yeah,
next time,
I'm sure Chloe is going to choose
Yeah.
a really good route.
Petone Esplanade.
Oh,
It'd just be
take it.
too windy to
Oh,
yeah.
actually, yeah, no, there's a lot of wind there.
Yeah. See, Owen was sheltered.
Yeah, I
We were
was
falling over, but we were sheltered. So.
Yeah, that's true. So we
Yeah.
can hear all my slipping and my cursing
It's
going
like
on.
ASMR for
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome, bro.
Oh man.